Morning, lads. Wednesday today? Yeah, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hi. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, Darth. Harmer, good morning. Duck, good morning. Plug, good morning. Oh, Darth. Oh, you're going out for a walk? I hope it's not too hot. It's not too hot for you. I think the UK I've been seeing is supposedly getting another heat wave soon. I read it online. I haven't checked it out for myself. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Not too bad. I hope your dad's okay. I hope he's doing all right. I hope the doctor's was okay. Sherwood, thank you very much for gifting us up to Toot Toot. Toot Toot. Thank you. Blood, thank you for the chat, love. I did have something to tell you guys about. I did something yesterday that I thought, oh yeah, I'll talk about on this on stream. And I don't remember what it was. So, sorry. Sorry about that. I'm afraid we're going to have to go back to me having nothing to say. Did I watch something? I finished the Ace Attorney the Ace Attorney case that I've been playing anyway. I'm playing Apollo Justice, the second Apollo Justice game, because I got it in one of those Apollo Justice the bundle. Yeah, I was thinking about you. Yeah, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? Really. Yeah, I do things, and I think, that's fun. I'll talk to you guys about it. But sometimes by the time I get here, it's already gone, and all I can remember is a whisper of wanting to say something. Hey, Pip. Good morning. I can't remember which Apollo Justice it is. It's the third one where you play as Athena. Very good. I didn't touch grass. I didn't leave the house. No, I didn't leave the house. As much as touching grass is good for you, I very rarely do touch any grass. I mostly like sit in my dungeon. Let me get Broken Sword up and going. Is it something to do with video games? It just came into my mind and then left again, so I guess it just wasn't. It's not that important. Right, let me get us going. Oh, OBS has had an update, and whether that means that it's going to break, I don't know. But if it does, not my fault. Yeah, we were having a debate. I was saying, or Greg was saying, do we update it? Or do we not update it? Like, will it break because it's been not updated, or will it break because it's been updated? And I said update it, because then at least we can blame OBS if it breaks, rather than our own negligence for not updating it. We live for the thrills and the spills. Like how I had that offstage left just ready. All right, video game. OBS is a little bit weird. Why is my cat? Oh god, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. It doesn't. No, they've changed everything, and now it's all broke. It works in the the stream will go on, but it's not as good as it was. There we are. Do you guys remember what we were doing? Because if you do, could you feel me? No, we were... So there's a guy that's died because a art museum was robbed of an art piece, or an art gallery was robbed for an art piece. And we found out that this art piece is cursed. And then this old man shows up and he says, "That's my art piece. The fascists took it from me. So we're looking for the provenance." And but the art piece is currently owned by a Russian diplomat who looks suspiciously familiar. Oddly. And he obviously doesn't want us to take that art piece away. The priest came to George to tell him a secret. And he was like, "Don't worry, George, we've got all the time in the world. I'll tell you the secret later." Massive death red flag. And then he died immediately. So we're looking for who killed him. This is a fine artist. He does restoration and he also does forgeries. So we're here because we think that he's more involved than he's letting on. We've already visited him once. We think he's even more involved. Hey, Zach. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone midweek? Are we having a good week? Are we enjoying July? We are 9 days in.
Look at this.
Do you think someone used it to force the gate?
I think probably
Possibly.
Mr. Hobbs
But
is
their loss
dead,
is our gain.
is my guess.
You never know
Because
when
we
you can
found
use
that
crowbar.
Mr. Hobbs's studio has been broken into. We met Lady Piermont. And she was very lovely. Playing Broken Sword 2 again. Is it better on a second playthrough?
A blast on the horn had worked last time.
I like the bile beans. Healthy, bright-eyed and slim. I can kind of hear someone screaming. Like very gently in the background.
I decided to leave the dumpster alone.
Oh. Have you started it yet, Pip? How much was it on, like, how deep of a sale was it on? I've been meaning to play the second and third Yakuza game. We'll try the door, but I doubt we'll get in. We'll have to go up the drain pipe. Hey, Fourth, good afternoon. How are you doing with the heat? I've heard that the UK is supposedly meant for another heat wave soon.
1 Mississippi.
She was naked and very beautiful.
3 Mississippi.
Has the summer of my youth vibe, so a bit nostalgic.
Out cold, probably.
That's kind of perfect, right? I think the game that reminds me most of my youth
Hey, Nico.
is probably Professor
This
Layton.
drain pipe looks climbable.
Are you mad?
I remember playing it during exams and stuff. Like I'd let myself
Hey, get out of here.
revise, and then I'd let myself do one
Seagull
puzzle,
problems,
and then
Josh?
I'd let
That's
then
what
I'd do a
wants
bit
to
more
burn.
revision again. No, never, Harmer, never. Never mentally prepared. The UK's never prepared for any type of adverse weather, and me especially. Like, I suffer when it's hot. Oh, does he want a biscuit?
As I showed the bird the cookie, he looked at me with contempt.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess he just wasn't into rich tea.
Just need water and to keep calm and carry on. Do you want to see my cockroach? Oh,
That
if
would be
they did
pointless.
Epidemic. I mean, I wish they'd re-release all of them on new consoles. It seems such a oversight that they haven't either re-released them or put them on something like Steam, because it's not Nintendo that owns it. It's Level 5. And Phoenix Wright is on Steam as well. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright was so good. Maybe it's a rights issue, or maybe a right-ish, like Phoenix Wright. I don't know. I mean, it's Level 5 that owns them, right? But maybe they have some kind of under-the-table deal with Nintendo. They are doing a new Professor Layton game, I've heard on the grapevine, aren't they? New Professor Layton. I've seen a trailer for it. I'm sure I have, or like a teaser. Okay, Professor Layton and the Unwound Future is scheduled to be released in 2025. So it'll be released in 2026, right? Because we haven't seen any more from it. Oh, they're on the Android Play Store. Why wouldn't they bring them to a PC? I don't mean to be like a PC pusher. But bring him to PC. Oh, maybe I stink him away. Spray at him.
Nope. I needed to try something else.
Yeah, it would be nice if they put the old games on Switch 2 when they brought out the new game on Switch 2. Yeah. I don't know what else to show this seagull. Maybe talk to him?
That was a mean-looking seagull.
Just use an Android emulator. But I want to buy them. I want to buy them. I want them to let me buy them on PC so that I can get my achievements. I have no idea what to do. Yarn?
I thought of lassoing the seagull with the yarn, but realized that'd be a dumb idea.
I saw that Henry Cavill is apparently playing Red Dead Redemption 2 at the moment. I'm just gonna get a hint.
Core blimey, I thought the schedule said Tuesday. Lurky?
Basscore, blimey. Is it a Tuesday today? Bass, thank you very much. Thank you. Have a wonderful lurk. Now on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Honking the van horn will scare the seagull. We've got to ask Nico to honk the horn.
Hey, Nico.
What, Josh?
You don't like his acting, Gullux. He was really good in
Do me a favor and honk the horn.
that movie
problem.
with Tom Cruise in it. I've only seen him in that movie and in the first couple of episodes of The Witcher. And we know I didn't like The Witcher, the TV show, so... And it wasn't Henry Cavill's fault. The wig that they did have him wearing was terrible, though. So I guess in a way
crane was
that's his
rusted
fault.
solid. I'd need more force to free it.
Oh, crowbar. No, don't come back. No. Hey, ATM. Yeah. Here comes George Stobart. I'm an American.
What, Josh?
This is the last Broken Sword game that's out
Nico,
so far.
could you honk the horn again?
Sure.
Android can be argued to not be a console. Oh, it's a real workaround though, isn't it? I wonder if they'll ever make a Android... this might sound really stupid, like an Android console. Which can just play... I know, like, oh, Badger, there's iPads. There's an iPad, not just
Be
a
careful, Josh.
Android console. But something that's, like, specifically made
Wait
for
there,
gaming.
Nico. I'll come and let you in.
Kind of like the Switch... not the Switch. Or, well, the Switch and the Steam Deck. That is kind of a bit more ergonomic for gaming and stuff.
Something isn't right.
You'd
One
better be
thing-
careful.
I like about Henry Cavill is that he takes an interest in the source material of what he's doing. Game Geralt is, though. Maybe he'd played too much Game Geralt and gotten
I decided that some lighting might help.
influenced. But I can't. I only watched, I think, 2 episodes and I was like, I can't.
The fuse box buzzed slightly, but nothing happened. I guess the lighting circuit had gone.
Yeah, an
Josh, be
Android-based
careful.
handheld game
Upset those
console.
circuits were
Exactly
old.
that.
Yeah, I think I'll leave the lights off.
Yeah, not only does he, a wanted criminal, manage to hop on a plane to England, he also hops on a plane bringing all this, like, his paraphernalia with him. Like this ancient medallion, his cockroach in a matchbox. At no point did customs say, oh, can't have that, mate. You can't bring that into the UK. Sorry.
Whoa.
We have one of the
better come and
books.
take a look at this.
We have one of the Witcher books.
Mon Dieu. It's a
I got it for
Manet?
Greg in Polish.
Oh, no, it's not. It's a Hobbes. In the style of Manet.
Oh.
Or, as the experts prefer to call it, a forged
Hey,
Manet.
Riggs.
Hobbes isn't
Oh,
just a
passport
restorer, he's a
expiration date is this
full-blown
year.
forger.
Oh,
See,
that
I was
must
worried it
be-
was like,
You.
she wasn't doing so
Hobbes
well.
is good.
How long does it take to
You
get a
look
passport?
Very pretty.
I think
That's
Hobbs drew
you.
her nude.
Oh my, you look very...
Violated.
Yes. Is that Lady Piermont?
Yes.
Is she
Yep.
What is she doing?
in your...
Yeah.
Oh, so all along we were just modeling for a forgery.
Forgery. Terrific, huh? I can add it to my murder rap. Let's just pretend this never happened, okay?
I wish they'd let us see it.
Hobbes had done a fantastic job, but I hoped the painting would never see the light of day.
Is it 3 months that you need to have your passport in date for?
Did you know you should never let a monk sell flowers? Only you can prevent florist friars.
I wasn't sure where that was going. Thank you very much. Where did he go? Maybe we go up to the balcony. Oh, you probably can because it's no, I wouldn't even say that was a forgery if you're swapping the faces out for other people's faces. Yeah, it's a real pain to get a passport. Like,
If Hobbes is home, he's behind this door.
takes forever.
What are you doing?
I don't know,
I'm
honestly.
not exactly sure yet.
Lunch on the grass. Okay, I wanna have a look up lunch on the grass. Oh. I don't. Why are they naked? Why would you go to a picnic naked? Why are they naked? The woman in the background is wearing a blanket or like a toga almost. Mm-hmm. I just want to know what the context. There's a basket of fruit, a round loaf of bread. Okay, a nude woman casually lunching with fully dressed men was an affront to an audience's sense of propriety. But there doesn't seem to necessarily be any, like, logical reason why she's not wearing clothes. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Maybe I've been thinking about it too much. No, but so the gentlemen are clothed, but she's naked.
There were no freezing Lady Piermonts to placate.
Yeah. Ladies only nude beach.
A metal strip had been welded to the door frame, specifically to stop anyone leveling
Oh
the door
man,
open.
okay. Let's have a look at the stereo because I can hear it crackling in the background. So I presume Lady Piermont is the nude one in the front, and then Nico is the nude one in the back, or half nude one.
Thanks, Josh. That was really starting to annoy me.
The stereo was already off.
Yeah. Well, you fix it with grip. Gorilla glue, like the best kind of glue. We didn't get to see Crib. Lady Piermont was also nude as well.
The door was locked.
Should look up a hint. Oh, a powerful... Okay, I would not have thought of that. So they want me to...
I had a feeling the chain was going to be useful.
attach it to the lift and have the lift pull it down and pull it open. Yeah, but blacksmithing is so much
That
work.
should do the trick.
You have to start a fire. You know, you got to do all sorts. Gorilla glue. Easy.
So what now?
I thought we'd just pop in.
Let's see what Hobbs keeps tucked away up here.
I was wondering what age rating this game was.
So this
You guys
is
wanna see the
Hobbs's
full-
lair.
Not exactly
Nothing
the
too
penthouse
exciting.
suite, is it?
Oh, look, an ass! It's the lady. That I recognise her buttocks. You remember that blonde lady whose husband's died?
Strange.
Yeah, I do. It's
Hey,
all I
Nico,
think about.
Come and take a look at this. This painting. There's something familiar about it.
It's a woman's buttocks, Josh.
I know that, but I recognize him. Know what? I think it's Bijou.
I don't want to know how you know that, Josh. But didn't she say the painting was hidden behind her?
No way!
Exactly.
This is actually relevant. I just wanted
So
to look at her
maybe-
butt. Stop.
Damn it, it's screwed into the wall.
I just wanted to look at her butt. I mean... I recognise it from when we went to the...
Badgertail.
Oh!
We found it!
Amazing.
You're
When we
sure
went to
it's
the
real
ladies
thing?
only
Well,
nude beach.
I'm no expert, but yeah, it must be.
Look, in the middle.
It's the same face that Hobbs drew on his sketch.
Oh, she only
and
does that one
the
sword.
same symbol cut
If
into
it's
his
not
forehead.
Excalibur,
He must
she's
have
not popping up.
uncovered it when he was cleaning the painting. But I wonder why a tree was originally painted over it.
Like Simeon said, hidden Gnostic secrets. We've got the painting, Nico, but there's gotta be more to find in here.
So I can
You're
see
right.
his phone
Once
is...
the police are involved,
bipping.
we won't get another chance.
Mm. Last time I tried to throw a butter knife at her and she came up and she said she's not a charity.
Apart
so
from some old
haven't
pipework,
tried
the
it
cupboard was
again.
empty. I wouldn't like to try and clean anything in this sink.
This is Monet's,
Thankfully, I don't think
one
you
of
left
his lily pad.
It was
Lovely.
a beautiful painting. This is a
I do like
true
Monet.
masterpiece.
Hey, I would not
it.
even.
A fake masterpiece.
Do you like the
mean?
butt? Do you like our butt? Let's open the cupboard and then we'll check the phone. Oh, we could look at his sandals. I wonder
Who
if
knows
what
what
they
useful
smell like.
objects this cupboard might hold.
Don't get too excited, George.
Well, looky here.
Ooh,
A useful bottle of Diet
butt.
Coke.
This buttocks.
Go, George. Go.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you. Thank you for 33 months. Good morning.
You never know when you might need a Diet Coke.
I don't drink fizzy drinks really anymore. Because they don't agree with me. As with everything. As with anything edible, doesn't agree with me. But I was never a fan of diet drinks. They always, they suck a bit.
What is it?
Hobbs's answer phone.
Oh,
and
Peggy
he's
16.
got
Thank you,
messages.
Harmer.
Let's hear them.
Must be all the butts.
You have 2 messages. Message 1.
Hobbs, Medovsky here. I'm at the airport. I have to be quick. My flight leaves shortly and
Final call for passengers for flight BA470 to Barcelona.
it is a shame that you would like to be released from our agreement. It was mutually lucrative. But if that is your wish, I respect it. I shall send my men around.
And because they're just diet drinks, instead of having sugar, they have like artificial sugars.
Message 2. Hello, darling. It's Bijou. Look, sweetie, but I'm going to have to put our little plans on hold. I've
That's
spoken to that
Bijou.
insurance man and his
Butt lady.
girlfriend and told them pretty much everything. I want to be with you, Wilfie, but Henri's murder, you know. Anyway, I can't possibly leave here until his name is cleared. I feel so guilty, darling. Do you think he knew about us? Do take care with that Russian, my love. Bon voyage, my love. A bientôt. You have no more messages.
Oh, Cherry Coke.
Wow.
Cherry Coke was good.
So Bijou.
I
knew
remember
about
loving
your
it when I was a
friend.
kid.
At least she was faithful to Henri in the end.
Yeah, I
And
had a
what if
friend who was
Medovsky's
allergic
guy
to
got you
cherry
first?
Coke.
What if
Like, just
Medovsky's guy's still
specifically
here?
just cherry Coke. Or vanilla Coke. I didn't discover vanilla Coke until I was a little bit older. Do you prefer them, Gullux? Because we were just saying that we prefer the sugar versions. Oh, let's have a look at
Hobbs's
the
sandals lay on the floor.
For me, the sugar-free stuff tastes a little bit like, I don't know, like, because I don't want to say chemically, because, you know, what does chemically sound like? It tastes, and I don't want to say artificial. Do I want to say like perfume? Like if, like, you know, do you know what I mean? Zero sugar's a little bit better for you in that instance. Because it's funny, you know, if you like soda, it's finding ways that you can still drink it. Well, it's not too bad for you. What's your favorite?
no.
Oh, he's dead.
What's up?
What's your favorite, Gullux?
Nico?
Oh no, Hobbs. Is he?
Dead? Sure looks that way.
Poor guy.
He's been strangled. You know, maybe Siri was right. It seems like anyone who gets close to this painting dies.
The painting didn't kill him, Georges. This is all about money.
Oh, zero sugar is also different than diet. You're right, it is. How did they get the sweetness into it? Is it just a different, like a different sugar, like than a diet? Because it's still sweet. Give him a poke.
Whoever did this was a professional. We need
See
to be
it.
careful.
Let's give him a poke about before we look in his.
Hobbs had been strangled. Hobbs had got in way over his head and paid the price.
Is a different sweetener. I'm surprised they wouldn't just make one, but then I guess people just like the different tastes. You know, some people prefer diet, some people prefer zero sugar.
Dead man's mints.
Oh,
No law against taking them.
You have no shame,
in.
Georges.
are we serious? We can do the mint cola bottle
I dropped the
thing.
mints into the cola and quickly tightened the cap again.
Well, I hope that's not going to fuck me up because I've done that too early. I'm sure it's fine. Would they let me take that on a plane? Who knows? Hey,
Take
Al,
a
good morning.
look at this.
On the case.
Someone's cut out a painting from this frame in a hurry. The canvas left around the frame
My sister
looks
used to be a
just
Dr.
like La
Pepper
Malediccio.
drinker. That was her
If
favorite.
we've got the original,
Then whoever killed Hobbs has grabbed themselves a forgery.
So we're the only ones with, obviously, with the original, but everybody else thinks they've got the real one. My mum liked Pepsi.
Nico, come and take a look at this.
I
Looks
was
like
more of a
Hobbs has been
lemonade
busy.
drinker.
A map of Catalonia, sketches and notes on the painting.
Do you think Hobbs was looking for this?
I
Tabula
see, Rex.
veritatis.
Maybe she saved you
I
some
think Hobbs
trouble
was a lot cleverer
if
than
you'd
he
lost
seemed.
it.
It looks like a sketch of a
Hmm.
figure from La Maledictio.
I wish
guess
they'd let
Hobbs
me-
was mining it for clues.
Look at this painting, because that could be God, couldn't it? He's got the halo. He kind of looks like, you know, that Michelangelo painting where they're touching tips, or then nearly touching the tips of their fingers.
It's the tree from the painting.
I think my
The
mum
one
liked
with all the
the
people in it.
Diet
Very
Pepsi.
creepy.
Remember? Ah, family's more into Coke. Yeah, I feel like there's a divide between Coke families and Pepsi families.
A photograph of some kind of human pyramid. It's from an article about Castel Catala.
It's Catalan, I think. Catalan.
Oh
Castle.
yeah.
Hobbs
They're
linked it
here,
to
aren't
a
they?
sketch of the human
Catalan.
pyramid from the painting.
Oh, it's literally a map of Catalonia. I was thinking, aren't they like this part of Spain?
Another Ouroboros.
Oh, Pepsi Max!
Looks like Hobbs picked the painting
That was the one my
apart
mum
for
liked.
clues.
I forgot
There
that it
must
even
be
existed.
something here that shows us where the tablet is.
Did it have a little bit of lemon in it?
Okay, so this is the human pyramid from the painting.
Look, Hobbs has highlighted Castel again.
And he connected the two. So this pyramid could be a castel.
I'm sure Pepsi Max was really popular.
Marquez was interested in this sketch as well. It's scribbled all over it.
It must be important.
I wondered what Hobbs was looking for on a map of Catalonia.
Buddy!
Human pyramids. Nice.
That's what the real pyramids are made of. You open up the bricks and there are just humans inside them. Buddy, thank you very much. Buddy, which brown sugary drink was your favorite brown sugary drink? Pepsi, Cola, Dr. Pepper, and other brown sugary drinks are also available. Coke versus Pepsi, one of the great 80s rivalries. Yeah, which will you choose? I think I prefer the Pepsi packaging. Oh, I do like the Coca-Cola Christmas stuff, though. Like, I think Coca-Cola has a... When did they start, like, being kind of synonymous for Christmas? Oh, you much prefer Pepsi, so you deferred, Gulix. Going to Canada. That'll be fun. Are you looking... Oh, yeah, you must be looking forward to it. She's like, no, no, I really don't want to go, Badger.
Castel de Rubi. Castel de Galifa. Castel de Pubo.
I think it's probably this one, but we'll have them read out
Castel
all
del
of them.
Mongri. Castel de Monson. I didn't really know what I was looking for, but I was sure there was a clue there somewhere.
I think it's this one.
Castel del Sans.
Yeah.
I think Sans.
I just wanted to make him say all of them, but he
Saints.
wasn't going to.
That's
Hey,
what
Raziel.
Marquez wrote on the photo.
So that would make a Castel del Sans a
We're
tower
picking
of
our
saints.
Like in the
favourite
painting.
brown
This
sugary
must be the
drink.
clue.
Oh, buddy,
I
it's
guess
probably
this
Coke,
pretty
but
much
Pepsi
ties
was
up
all
the
right.
investigation, George.
So you're not,
Yep. Should be
you
enough to
haven't,
get
like,
an
sworn
off my
allegiance
back.
to any of them.
In the end, it was all about money.
And greed. Medovsky wanted to
7-Up.
sell the painting and claim the insurance.
7-Up's lime and lemon, right?
And he didn't care how many people he killed along the way. So what now? Hand over everything to the police?
I guess so.
Quite like
With what we
Sprite.
found out, Langham should have no trouble picking up Medovsky in Spain. I do wonder what that
Yeah,
secret
but we
map
want to
points
find all
to.
the
You
secrets.
still think the evil Gnostics are behind it all?
I don't know. But I do have questions that haven't been answered.
Such as?
Well, what do those symbols on the painting mean?
Mm-hmm.
What was Marquez really up to? Why was
Oh,
the
you've
sign
got
of
to
the
talk to
Tabula
Pepper right
Veritatis
now.
hidden under layers of paint?
Topical then.
And why is the building on fire?
And what did you say? fire?
We're gonna have to go through the... Who stuck it on fire?
We need to get out of
Oh,
here.
that beautiful painting of nude Nico is gonna get burned. Did they call Dr. Pepper to try and make us believe it was a health drink?
The skylight
Because I'm
was
fully
leaking.
on board with that.
Hobbs had been using the bucket to catch the water.
Like, Mr. Pepper went and got his PhD and
The
everything.
mechanism was for opening and closing the skylight. It looked corroded.
Okay. Righty.
That wasn't worth trying.
Let's save. We need to see it before it burns. I did try and look at it, and I would have looked at it if it would have let me. Yeah, because I mean, Coke used to have cocaine in it, didn't it? To really get you going.
The skylight was slightly ajar.
Yeah, I feel like Dr. Pepper was more of an American drink as well. I agree.
That would be pointless.
More famous in America. Oh my god, you have to like uncorrode it with Coca-Cola.
Nope, I needed to try
Oh,
something
no.
else.
Definitely. Stupid idea.
An open skylight looked like our ticket out of here.
Oh! Nice.
The skylight was leaking. Hobbs had been using the bucket to catch the water.
Hey there. No, it's slightly ajar. Like translucent.
That wasn't quite right.
I thought maybe I would have to tie it and... Thank God this fire is burning really slowly.
The skylight was slightly ajar.
Well, no, it's totally jar now. Only find it sold in the American aisle of the supermarket and it's more expensive. I wonder whether they've like rebranded Dr. Pepper to be a world food. Yeah, the most collector's items now, Gullux. I did think that. I did. Should have done them as like a limited number of limited time only.
Well, that didn't work.
Maybe I'll ask her to do something.
Nico?
Oh, root beer. Root beer is so
Yes, Josh?
gross.
Any ideas?
We tried
I
root
think we
beer
start
on
looking
stream
for another way
as
out.
part of
and
a
fast.
trying American
I'm looking.
snacks segment. And oh, I hated it. If anybody in the UK, do you know what Germaline is? It tastes like Germaline smells. Yeah.
They didn't go together. They didn't go together.
One day, Gullux, one day it's going to be a collector's item. Oh, you did! Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm really glad. I'm glad they like them. And it's like the perfect setting for it as well, especially the weenie one. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
That would be pointless.
Yeah, they got to join you at the
Well, it
cookout.
seemed like a good idea at the time.
Okay, I'm stuck. DIY grappling hook. DIY grappling hook. So you'd think crowbar, right? Yeah, I thought the yarn, but George wasn't. He wasn't into it.
Tying the sheet to the crowbar made a halfway decent grappling hook.
Apparently, this makes more sense.
This should help us get out of here.
You know, I don't know. We've been talking a lot about Dr. Pepper, but I don't know if I've ever
After you, Nico.
had Dr. Pepper. Brooks, I trust you will be taking yours on the cruise. For the high fashion.
Terrific. Out of the fire into the frying pan.
Oh, wow.
Wait, Josh! Isn't
Who is it?
Oh, thank God. Hey, Langham!
Langham! Help! We're up here!
I knew it was gonna be him.
Quick. Round here.
Why didn't he help us?
I don't
Because
know.
he set the fucking building on
Maybe.
fire.
Because he started the fire. Because he wanted to kill us.
Why?
I have no idea.
You think he killed Hobbs?
Could be. Maybe Simeon.
They're having
too.
such a chill
So
conversation.
who is he? And who does he really work for?
I don't know. But I do know one thing. This is
I
not over.
Think... Nino!
Do you hear that?
London's finest. Now you be nice to the firemen.
So what now?
Now, we go to Spain in search of the Castel del Sans and the Tabula Veritatis.
Oh, jumping down behind the sign. Yeah. Well, it is like... It looked like a story and a half
Nico and I had
almost,
thought
right?
the adventure was over. Actually, we'd only just started. Nothing was what it seemed. On a trail of corruption and greed, we'd stumbled
Extra,
upon a
thank you
murderous
very
conspiracy. A conspiracy whose roots lay in mysteries older than the written word. We didn't really
Exclamation
have
mark,
any choice.
enter. To be in with a chance to win yourself a head honker. Thank you very, very much, Anonymous, for gifting that to chat. Thank you. Exclamation mark, enter. To be in with a chance to win yourself a beautiful CBT cap with a beautiful
Catalonia,
clown badger.
the foothills of the Pyrenees.
Thank you very, very, very
After
much.
a short flight and a long drive, Nico and I arrived at Castel del Sans. Back in London, we'd tracked down La Malediccio and had started to unravel its secrets. The painting was a coded map to the location
nice.
of
Look
the
at this.
Tabula Veritatis, an ancient artifact which Father Simeon had claimed could raise the devil, and for which he and others had already been murdered.
Well, I just
We
keep
had to
putting them
find the
back together
tablet
and they
before
keep
the killing.
breaking.
We knew they would stop at nothing. Let's just hope we got here before the bad guys.
Seems quite
No, the bad guys always turn up for us.
It's like nobody's
It's the
been here
rules.
for years.
And then we have to stealth our way through them.
Must have been a beautiful place once upon a time. You think the tabula is really going to be here?
Somewhere, if we can just decode the painting. Well, it looks deserted.
Told you.
Deserted? I don't think so.
Did you see who it was?
No, the sun was in my eyes.
Looks like somebody's beating us to it.
Need some sunglasses.
But who? Medovsky?
Langham?
Whoever it is, we need to get in there.
All right. You make a diversion. I'll try and reach some cover. And be careful.
Are you kidding? You're the one who is going to get shot.
Oh, we're Nico now. That's exclamation mark enter in chat, lads. You got a 100% chance of winning our head honker giveaway. If you do it right now. Oh! 100%. Oh! 50%. So 50-50. Not too many of you can enter because now I can't work out the percentages on the 33%. 33. Thank you very, very much, Anonymous. Thank you.
Parts of the wall had fallen down.
You won it. You won it. Lost! You won! You came just in time. Ah, 33%. Thank you very, very much, Anonymous. Thank you.
Parts
Thank
of
you,
the
lads,
wall
for
had fallen
entering.
down.
I hope you like it, Loz. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, you're feeling lucky.
That wouldn't
Why the
happen.
fuck do I have a mop on me?
I had been using it to clean up Adam's apartment.
Oh,
In the rush to escape, I must have left it in my pocket.
fair enough.
George had a golf club once made by the same company.
It's an extendo one.
On its own, the map wasn't going to fool anyone.
We've got to make the mop look like Nico. Or look like a person, at least. So put the helmet on the mop.
A helmet on a pole? Always useful.
And now pop him up. Over there.
I just hope this works. Are you ready?
Can't wait.
Oh, I know you can, match loss. Oh my god, it's the goat.
Oh no. I'd made it without getting shot, but I sure didn't feel lucky.
Oh, look, there they are. Do you see them?
Somehow, I had to distract the shooter again. And this time, I was on my own. With a ghost from the past giving me an evil stare.
I don't know if I've got anything to feed the goat. Biscuit. Ooh. He seems pretty chill, doesn't he?
Goat. No.
Oh,
Hey,
cute.
that's mine.
You better wear
The
them
goat had eaten
together,
Hobbs'
Loz.
carefully crafted provenance. Now, I needed the cookie to feed Trevor.
Does he want to eat Trevor?
I couldn't let the goat eat Trevor.
I do like that this cockroach has been to France, London, and now Spain. Or France, the UK, and now Spain. Probably.
Look what I got for you, little fella. Now then, old fella. You
Ah.
don't mind if I move your tire, do ya? No.
But I gave you my flowers. I think it's supposed to be the same goat from Scotland. You have to tell Alos that it was from a very generous gifter in chat. I couldn't take credit for it.
The side view mirror lay too far into goat territory. Oh, heck.
If we get the goat to hit the tree.
Ow!
Maybe I needed to move quicker.
Hey, thief!
What did he take?
The goat had eaten Nico's rejected photograph.
Surely I'm not going to lose all my items to this goat.
Oh.
Photograph of my girlfriend. Apple.
The apples were bruised.
Don't think the goat will mind though.
That wasn't worth trying.
Maybe if I throw it. Loss, I hope you enjoy
Go on,
it.
Eat this, boy.
Gotta move quickly. Oh, he can't get to it? Can I trade an apple to move your tire?
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you. I was hoping the goat would be more
friendly. I just want to move his tire.
Now then, old fella. You don't mind if I move your tire, do ya? No.
We did try this last time with the flowers.
No.
Yeah. It does seem like he minds. Hey, Ken.
Oh boy, you're gonna love this.
Yes. That's a bit closer to him, isn't it? So we can eat it.
I distracted the goat, but it wouldn't take him long to eat that apple.
Time at the tile. This is 2012. So, not quite new. But it is in the style of the old Broken Sword games. Like, so you know the third Broken Sword game was completely, like, 3D.
The goat now had a...
It's kind of like
I
a...
tossed him my last apple.
It's kind of like the middle ground. A Sue's autograph? Like a, like those photo cards that you get. Can you imagine? Yeah, I do wonder, is George voiced by a British person doing an American accent?
I wasn't going to frighten the shooter with his own reflection.
Oh, I was thinking maybe if you shine the light in his eyes. You think he is an American?
That wouldn't have worked.
Because I was wondering if maybe he just didn't question the Britishisms because he's British. Yeah, George has spent years abroad. Though he has spent more years in France. But I suppose during the time France and England were a little bit... maybe a little bit closer. Have a look at
The crumbling fountain wouldn't provide me with any cover.
Like, send in Trevor.
I needed a better idea. The shots were coming from inside the house. That was never going to work.
Never gonna work.
They didn't go together. Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
I'm gonna have to ask for another hint. Did you notice that? The exact thing that I was trying to do with this side mirror. That was what I said I was trying to do.
I blinded the shooter.
Was that a
Time to
Wilhelm
make a dash
scream?
for it.
Don't think I can't see you, senor.
I wonder if he's the
So
brother
much as move an inch,
of that other
I
guy.
shall shoot you.
Do you think he wants to see my cockroach?
Don't move. I was just gonna get... I said...
I was just gonna
don't
get
move.
my cockroach out!
It was a wind chime made out of old cans. Senor, please! Whoever you are, hold your fire! I'm not armed!
The name's Roach. Cockroach.
Good. That makes it easier for me to shoot you.
My name is George Stobart. I'm a friend.
I have no friends.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. All we want is a quick look inside the castell.
I don't believe you. You are here to kill Senor Marquez.
Isn't
Senor
that...
Marquez, he's alive? What, he'll vouch for us.
You don't fool me like that. Get out of here before I kill you.
Senor Marquez knows me, I swear.
And I know a lie when I hear one. Go now, or I shoot.
Wait, I have
Didn't
important
Marquez get
information.
kidnapped? I mean, he did.
Venga a mí.
Do you understand what I am saying?
Try saying it and let's see.
Well, I'm George Stobart, and I come in peace.
Hold it. Keep your hands where I can see them, Senor.
Oh, maybe she'll want to see my medallion.
Don't move your hands.
No. Okay.
Do you mind putting that down? I've had a really bad day.
Guns don't agree with you?
If somebody
No,
doesn't understand
and
you,
neither do goats.
because you don't speak the
I've
same
got
language,
bruises in places that,
you speak
look,
your own language slower
places.
and
So
louder.
leave.
We're here looking for something.
I honestly, I would not even.
Well,
I
go
thought that
look
too.
for it
I was like, oh,
somewhere
they're going
else.
up together.
We were helping a man called Marquez in Paris.
He is my father.
I could see where she inherited her temperament.
I thought he was going to say I could see where she
Well, he's our
inherited her
friend.
sexy looks.
Why should I believe you? Show me proof.
I have your father's medallion.
You know, I
So
could
you're
have
a
killed
thief
him
too, huh?
and stolen that.
We tracked down his painting, La Maledictio. Look,
It's probably the picture. We can show her a picture of her dad.
Where did you get this?
in London.
All right. You better
Oh.
come with me, but no funny business, okay?
I could have
know,
also
you sound
killed
just like
that
my
other guy
friend
and
Nico.
stolen that.
Nico!
George forgot. Oh my god, he's here?
What's going on, Ramon? Who's out
I
there?
thought he got
Some
kidnapped.
crazy American. Don't worry. Eva will deal with him.
Papa. These people want to talk to you.
Eva, I thought we agreed to shoot intruders on sight. You, how did you find me?
It wasn't easy, senor.
We thought you were dead.
You were wrong.
They've brought you something, Papa.
Can it be? At last.
Should probably
La
be wearing gloves when you're
Maledictio.
touching that, just by the way. Not going to be very good for the paint.
Well, Senor Marquez,
Not
looks like
killing
La
people, I
Maledictio
know.
hangs in its right place again.
Indeed. I have waited all my life.
I don't
for
know what the
this.
laws are like in
Ah,
Spain for killing
something
trespassers
interesting?
on your land.
painting.
I should imagine you're probably not allowed
It's
to.
different. The face in the middle.
The one with the symbol of the Tabula Veritatis on it?
How do you know about the tabula?
A priest told me. Said it was the devil's work.
Pah! Priests. Full of lies, every one of them.
Oh, really? Well, this priest said that the tabula was an instrument to raise the devil.
Fool. Who would want to raise the devil?
But
Honestly, some people
you do want to
probably.
find the tabula.
Yes, because it is a Gnostic treasure. It is special, and my duty is to keep it safe.
I was sure that
I
Marquez
think George
still
just
wasn't
trusts
telling you the
whoever
whole
last
truth.
spoke to him the most.
now?
Like this guy, he's like, oh yeah,
After
that makes
decipher
sense.
the painting,
Despite the
and
fact
find
that the priest
tabula.
just died
Before
for
he
telling us
died,
that.
my mother said that once the painting hung here again, its meaning would become clear, and the route to the tabula would be revealed.
So, what's the answer? Where's the tabula?
I don't know. The room has changed.
Was
We
there something
redecorated.
different about the room back then?
Yeah, he's like a sponge. You know, that priest literally died to tell
No.
him the information he did, and he's
Yes,
so willing to
I
just
don't know.
disregard it because
You
this
must
other
help
guy's
me.
now told him something else.
Well, how? I'm not a Gnostic.
Senor, you must, because soon
Why
the
you
Russian
must?
will be here.
He knows
Oh
about
my
Castel del
god.
Sans?
I regret, Senor, that in Paris I told his sidekick a little too much.
Ah, well, I guess we'd better figure
I
this
think
out.
that's my pet
And
peeve in video
fast.
games. When
I'll go and keep watch.
it was the
Shoot
same
on
as
sight,
Siberia,
remember.
where everyone really
Well, Nico,
rudely
what now?
expects the protagonist to
You
just
try and work
just
out
figure
just
it
why the
out.
painting has to be in this room.
I
I'll go and see if Eva knows anything.
I like Nico because she tries to help me.
Whether he knew it or not, I was sure Marquez had the answers.
I don't know if I have I ever replayed a game. I did play Mass Effect after watching Greg play it, so it's kind of like replaying it. Well, I'm just trying to think. Is there a game that? Oh, Fire Emblem. Never mind. I've replayed Fire Emblem loads of times. I think it's the game I've got the most hours in. George does talk to us a lot.
There
I
was a
think he
crate of
feels like
brandy
it's talking
amongst
to
all the
himself. Oh, Crusader Kings, but
mess. A
that's
few
not
words, senor?
like a
Good. Bye.
I'm sorry?
the Paradox games
Wanted a
don't
few
count.
words. I just gave you 2.
Because things like
Ramon sure was a little light in the charm
like one of
department.
those like theme park designing games I've played loads of times. Right, let's have a look at the mantelpiece, and then let's have a look at the carved figures.
La Maledizio, back in its rightful place. But what were the clues? The painting held all the answers. The Tower of Saints had led us to the Castel. I wondered where the other clues would take us. There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a place? Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. Hobbes must have uncovered the image when he was restoring the painting.
I
What did it
really
mean?
love when
And what was
paintings
its
have
link
other
to the
paintings
Tabula
underneath them.
Veritatis?
Like one of my favorite things. I think it's just so interesting. I think it's both interesting when it's a painting that's been deliberately covered up by the artist, or when it's been someone who's been erased from a painting afterwards. Oh, which one's my favorite? I probably so I like the kind of interpersonal stuff in Crusader Kings, that you can like kill your family members, marry your family members. I find the kind of sordid, juicy, like little inter-family stuff really enjoyable in Crusader Kings. But I really, really enjoyed the trade stuff in EU. So it would be hard to pick between those two. I mean, City Skylines is a Paradox game, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. I was so sure about that before I said it. Now I love City Skylines, but I haven't played it in ages. I mean, I haven't really played any Paradox games in a while. Yeah. Which Mass Effect play was my favorite run on the Citadel? Mine. Yeah, mine, because I picked different things than he picked. I think we both did a Paragon run. I think I found a few more of the secrets and was a little bit more completionist than he was. But in his playthrough, he did get the better Quarian ending. So... Exactly, I just love that, like, all of a sudden your brother's trying to take over your throne, so you just send him off to a monastery for him to be a monk so that he can't claim your throne. Or, your wife's died, but one of your sisters is single. Your wife's died and nobody else wants to marry you. I romanced Garrus when Greg played. We romanced Liara. I've got a feeling, though, I say Greg played. I think Greg did a run of So Greg played without me. Then we played the first one together, and then I think I played the second one and the third one by myself, where I romanced Liara. Because I remember being personally affronted at the fact that I went to so much effort to romance Liara.
Greg is an amazing person.
Hip
Here's
hurrah
to you.
hip.
Hip hurrah hip. Hip hurrah hip.
Thank you, Loz. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I think it was my playthrough the first time, because I remember I went out of my way to find the Shadow Broker DLC, which wasn't available easily at the time. I think now it is. But when I played it, it wasn't. Because the only way to continue your romance to the third game with Liara was to play the Shadow Broker DLC in between the second and the third game. So I found, went a lot of effort, played that, kept my romance going. And then in the third game, I was expecting this really beautiful reunion between me and Liara. And then she just didn't give a shit about me. She didn't give a shit about me, and I didn't know whether it was some kind of glitch that the Shadow Broker DLC, but the game knew I'd played it, but I don't know whether I don't know, it was so upsetting. And she saw me, and we weren't dating, but we were supposed to be dating, and I was so upset, and that's why I didn't, that's why I don't like Liara. I do like Liara. I think she's really cool. I think her Shadow Broker thing really cool. I enjoyed all the stuff with her parents. Greg did have to console me. It was so upsetting, Shitwind. I felt like I'd invested so much in this romance with her. I don't know whether the save worked, but the game knew I'd played the Shadow Broker DLC. It carried on in other ways, but there were just that one romance bit just somehow didn't. So that's why I prefer my playthrough where I romanced Garrus, because he was a better boyfriend. I don't even remember that, Crip. I don't remember any of the Oh really? Maybe we should play it digits just to not date the magnifying glass. Isn't does Azula voice someone? Azula from Legend of Aang, the Avatar. Is Azula in Mass Effect? Or am I thinking of something else? I know she is Li Ming in Heroes of the Storm. Is she in... I might be imagining
Within the ring, there were a number of houses. It was a village or a small town.
And then we've got a fort.
Inside the ring was a castle gate. I had no idea what it signified.
I really like this little fella.
It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head.
So is Zuko.
The figure was pointing up at a ring above him.
I kind of shipped Zuko and Katara when I was watching Avatar. Remember that. But I like that they didn't end up together.
It was the figure of the figure was pointing up at a ring above him. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town.
And then he's pointing at the ring below.
A padlock through his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him.
Oh, Zuko and Azula, nah. Not unless I'm playing Crusader Kings.
The bearded figure was similar to the one on the fireplace in the hall. I wondered if there was a connection. The orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green light.
Yeah, I guess that's... So, with the Paradox games, I know that they're about war and, there's such a big section in those games about taking over other people's land or whatever, but I'm never very good at it. I don't particularly like the big battles. So what I prefer is the other stuff, like the trade and like, you know, marrying your sister.
The figure of the young man was just like the one on the front of the fireplace. It couldn't be a coincidence.
Purple light. Blue
The
light?
youthful figure held a
Blue.
glowing blue orb
Green,
in
blue.
his hand.
I think their hands are empty on the fireplace, so perhaps we have to find...
It was a castle of saints, Castel de Saints, in Catalonian. It was a castle of...
I thought maybe he'd
Castel-
have something to say about all the saints.
It was a tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned.
Right. Oh, they do have their balls in their hand. I mean...
The carved figure was like the bearded man in the painting.
They do have orbs in their hand.
It also reminded me of the figures from the illustration in Simeon's notes.
So maybe we've got to get them to light
The
up
stone
the right
fireplace
color.
was old and dusty. It looked like it had lain undisturbed for decades. It was a circular stained glass window.
Wonder if they'll let me go into other rooms.
There was a piece of stone on the wall. It looked like a discarded
I just
statue.
say what comes into my mind. There's very little, like, in between my brain and my mouth. Oh yeah, that's how you get all the soot on the painting. It gives it like an aged look. It's
There were
something that
spent
keeps
bullet
painting
casings lying amongst the
restoration
rubble.
restorers
What
in
exactly
business.
happened here?
Well, it was taken over by fascists, George. That's what happened. That's what happened.
It looked like this part of the castell had taken some damage. The end of
Yeah,
the
because there were
passage
those
was blocked off with
little
rubble.
yumps, right? ATM. Got a green one, and we want a blue one.
The door was locked. That was never gonna
Oh,
happen.
come on. All right. Well, let's put the... Oh, we have got the yarn. I did have horrible diarrhea on Sunday, Rooks.
La maledizio.
So I haven't
Back
shit
in its
si-
rightful
since.
place. But what were the clues?
Because obviously I'm only allowed one shit per week.
That would be pointless.
Pointless. What did I eat? I had some tuna.
Senor Marquez?
Mr.
I also
Stobart?
threw it up as well. Came out both
If
ends.
we're going to find the tabula,
Yes,
then you will have to help.
of course.
I mean, by being totally honest with us.
Yeah, it is efficient. Straight through.
Sure.
Digits.
When have I not
Straight
been
through.
honest?
It's better than constipation.
So, Eva is your daughter?
She was a gift from God.
I
late
kind of
in
want
my
to
life.
pick that back up.
One day she
So I
will
can show it
find
to him.
room for Gnosticism in her heart. I am sure of it.
Yeah, I think I'm highly
Why
evolved.
shouldn't you play poker while you're constipated? Because you just can't get a flush.
Thank you, Loss. Thank you. It might be good for your poker face though, because you'd be like
What happened back
a little
in
bit
Paris?
red and
We thought you were
uncomfortable all the
dead.
time.
A man came to the apartment looking for Miss Collard. He mentioned a stolen painting owned by a Russian. Obviously, I informed him that I
Maybe
was
hemorrhoids
the
of the
true owner.
future digits.
Obviously.
Everyone will have them soon.
Next thing I knew, this thug had me
Or maybe
pinned
it's
to
just a
chair
side
and was
effect
threatening
of
to shoot me.
being on this higher
So
plane of
I
evolution.
told him of the Castel, and while he telephoned his boss, I hit him with a little China dog.
Guess he didn't know you were the pugnacious type.
Oh yeah, Hummer. You gotta.
Why is the Tabula Veritatis so important to the Gnostics?
It is an object of immense power. My ancestors kept it safe for hundreds of years. They brought it to Catalonia as exiles long ago. In any generation, only one Gnostic knows its exact location. My father, Xavier, was the last of these.
And he died.
He knew dark forces were gathering, but I was too young to learn the secret. So he commissioned La Malediction,
Oh,
embedding clues to the
okay.
location of the tabula within
He'd be
the
quite
fable.
upset that his son can't figure it out then, that he's having
Did
to
you know
ask
that
somebody
Beethoven
else.
used to celebrate getting over constipation? He wrote a 4-movement symphony about it.
I was wondering if it was going to have something to do with movement. Thank you, Loss. Thank you very much.
But what is the Tabula? What does it do?
I do not know.
Postures.
I know only that in the wrong hands,
Higher
it would
plane of
be
evolution, Loss.
catastrophic for mankind.
Like, so his dad left this painting so his son would figure out where the tablet is, and now his son's like, ugh, just do it for me, George. Like,
When were you last
can you
here,
just do my
Simeon?
homework for me?
Not since that day when my father was killed.
So why did the painting bring us here?
As I said, because only here in this room will its clues become clear.
Tell me about the painting.
When I was a child, I would stand here for hours just staring at it. Who was the mysterious painter, El Serp, the serpent?
What?
And what did it mean, La Malediction, the curse? I asked my father, but he just told me to be patient. He said
Maybe his dad was the
one
painter.
day I would know everything.
Senor, can you decipher any of the painting?
The Tower of Saints, of course. I knew it was a castell. And the saints themselves are Gnostic. You see the woman in red?
She's this one. I
The
think.
one you marked in the photo?
She is Mary Magdalene. We revere her as Christ's greatest disciple. The rest, I don't know.
The symbol on the face, it is obviously the tabula.
But the elements around it,
Amar.
I don't know.
So, you're the good guys?
Good and evil are meaningless terms.
I love how George just needs
We
to know who the
strive
goodies and the
simply
baddies
to
are. But
maintain
the goodies keep
balance
saying they're good, and the
and
baddies keep
keep the
saying they're good, so
tabula
how am
from
I supposed to
those
know?
who seek to exploit it for their own ends.
Oh, he hid a will that made her the heir, but made a puzzle of it. Classic old Poirot story. A very sexist old man had a niece who wanted education and became a professional in business. He and she fought about it a lot. He died and hid a will that made her the heir, but made a puzzle out of it. I suppose that's kind of nice, though. That at least he made a puzzle of it because she's so smart. She would only be the one that could solve it.
I think this is yours.
Oh, Poirot had to solve it. Never mind.
My medallion. Where did you find it?
It was left in Nico's neighbor's apartment. Do you want
I
it
thought
back?
he left it for us.
No, you keep it for now. It has a meaning, a purpose.
Well, this
Perhaps
guy has a
you can
mustache.
find
The
out
other one
what.
doesn't. I think
Sure.
that's a mustache anyway.
Just let me know if you ever want it back.
Girls are stupid.
So this is you with your mother and father?
Yeah. No,
Indeed, taken in this very building.
I
many
probably would have
years
hired
ago.
Poirot as well. We do have that new shitty Poirot game that we'll probably play after this.
Did
Do
I
you
ever
want to see my
mention Trevor?
cockroach?
The old cockroach in a matchbox trick, eh?
Oh, you know it.
It's nearly
I
as
did,
old
Loss.
as
Wasn't
ferret in
he,
the pants.
He was really into
He's
Lovecraftian
out of
things,
touch.
wasn't he? I don't really want to show him anything else. We've shown him our cockroach.
You
I
should-
do want to pick that back up so I can show it to him.
The statue looked...
I thought he was into Lovecraftian things as well, though.
Senor Marquez?
Oh, the fairy photographs. I love those.
Take a look at this.
Do you recognize
Did you
it?
break this?
No, absolutely not.
Good.
Hey, Drago. Okay.
We must.
I'm gonna pop outside to see whether Nico's found anything. Hopefully we can find another statue.
Didn't know, wasn't interested. I better get back on guard in case anyone else shows up.
Your father needs our help, Eva.
My father needs rest, peace, and quiet. Not more of this Gnostic nonsense.
Oh, there's two.
So, what did you find out?
Not a lot. Eva thinks her father's losing it. She doesn't have much time for Gnosticism. She's never been here before. In fact, Marquez never even talked about the place. As far as I can tell, she and her father never got on. She left home the moment she could.
I don't blame her. So, why is she here now?
Isn't
Marquez
Lord Byron's
Badgertail
daughter Ada
said he was in
Lovelace?
danger. I guess maybe I'll go inside and have a look around too.
Tell me if you find anything. I'm not having much luck so far.
Yeah, I thought so. It's so interesting how these people are all connected. What colour is it? Blue. But then we've got a broken blue one here as well.
The blue statue was missing its head. Only his robes and sandaled feet remained. It resembled the statues in Marquez's family photo. The photo was of the Marquez family. On the fireplace behind them were two identical statues.
Hmm.
Hello, Eva.
Signor Stobart.
Please, call me George.
Isn't there a seance Sherlock Holmes
I'd rather not.
story?
When are you and
Is it
your
the sign of the
girlfriend
four?
leaving?
Actually, she's not my girlfriend.
I don't know what your scam is, Signor. You may have fooled my father, but you don't fool me.
Well, I can sure see where you get your manners from. Do you know anything about this statue?
I've seen a few of them lying around. I guess the fascists smashed them up in the war.
I think I'm looking for some very specific statues.
Any more thoughts on the statues?
They're just old stones.
Oh, do you want to see my cockroach?
Eva, meet Trevor. You don't have a problem with him?
No, my bar is full of them.
Do you recognize this?
Trevor's my cockroach in a
It's
matchbox.
my father's medallion. He said he lost it.
Yeah, he left it in Paris. Do you know anything about it?
When I was a kid, he never let it out of his sight.
Yeah, Trevor's like a Remy from Ratatouille.
I have this aftershave. What do you think?
I think you should keep it to yourself.
Maybe she'd like to see the picture
This
of
is
her
your family, right?
dad.
Looks like it.
Okay, she didn't care for the picture of her dad.
What do you make of this?
They're sketches of my father's painting.
The artist paid for the knowledge with his life.
Figures. That painting brings bad luck to everyone who gets near it.
What do you know about La Malediccio?
My father has been obsessed by it all his life. He thinks it's full of secret messages. I think it's a crock of
Sure you do.
Hey, sect. Be Wednesday.
Nico tells me you don't really know about Gnosticism.
Don't know, don't care. And I don't need saints and gods telling me how to live my life.
I can see why you and your father don't get along. So you don't know anything about Gnostics?
Ask her a
They're
second time, just make
religious
sure.
sect. They belong in the past. My father's obsessed with them, and that's all I know.
Really? Was a big inspiration for Maniac Mansion, Stephen King. That's pretty cool.
Tell me about yourself.
My mum used to like Stephen King.
I left home as soon as I could, lived a bit. and
I
now
will
own a
not.
bar
Loz.
myself.
I don't think Stephen
That
King's for me.
explains why you know how to use a gun.
No, senor. I learned how to use a gun so I could get rid of vermin.
I think his
Evil's
books
a
are a little bit
real
too thrillery.
charmer. Tell me about Rahman.
Apparently he worked here when he was a boy.
Oh,
a loyal
okay, so he
servant,
didn't write
even
it.
though the family left and never came back.
Is it a thriller,
More fool
though?
him.
Oh, he did write it. Okay, there
Tell
we
me
go.
about your father.
When my mother died, he brought me up.
As a Gnostic?
He tried to teach me that stuff, said I had a religious vocation. Turns out I didn't. On my 18th birthday, I left home and never went back.
Anything else about the painting you can tell me?
My father says it has
Well,
a
they're pretty
special
good.
connection with
Does
this
he still
house.
write fantasy
From
novels?
where
Because I know he
stand, this
absolutely
house is a
churns
place
out
of murder
books.
and violence, which is why I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I
Do
think.
these notes mean anything to you?
Some old religious texts. So what?
Cookie?
It looks disgusting. I'll pass.
Yeah, because I've had it in my pocket for like 3 weeks. You need one of those bull mice, Rooks.
It was an old, weathered sundial. From the dial, I could see that the main doors of the house faced north.
Okay, that might be important. Let's have him look at our religious notes and see whether he's got anything
Senor
to say.
Marquez?
Well, have a look at
found
my
this.
other statues.
My father had a collection of those.
Wasn't as interesting as I'd hoped it would be.
Take a look at this sketch.
It is the face in La Maledicción.
Did I say I liked
It was
cockroaches?
drawn by the man who restored the painting.
Then
Really like
you
cockroaches.
of the Tabula Veritatis. What other secrets did he uncover?
I don't know, but he's dead now.
Just as well. The fewer that know the secrets of La Maledicción, the better.
Father Simeon, the Dominican priest, was carrying these papers when he was killed.
So?
You're not interested in him?
I have no interest in priests or their papers, senor.
Eva isn't a Gnostic?
As a child, she was shown the truth that is Gnosticism, but she has not chosen its path.
Are you sure you don't want your medallion?
Oh no, I don't want to.
I am sure.
I think we've asked him about everything else. So. Let's ask him about the photograph first.
Anything else
Show him
about
a
the
picture of
photograph
his
you can tell me?
dad.
You see, there used to be
I don't think I'd
statues
like it,
on
Ross.
the mantelpiece. They must have been looted. We must find...
I've never been like, you know that scene with the Beatles in The
What are you
Mummy?
thinking, Nico?
Didn't bother me.
The fireplace.
I know a lot of people find it gives
It
them the
looks
heebies.
familiar.
You're right. You know what?
In Marquez's photo, his family was standing in front of it.
Yes, we've established that. Is that all the help you're going to give me?
Marquez said that the painting contained clues only a Gnostic could solve. But when it was back in this room, all would become clear.
I'm sure I watched something. Did I tell you guys that we watched Mission Impossible 2? I don't remember if I told you. We watched Mission Impossible 2. I've seen it before, but Greg hasn't seen it. Wrong way. Why is he always facing the wrong way? No, it was maybe it was Tuesday evening. So I wouldn't have told you.
The plinths looked like they could be
Oh.
The plinths looked like
They could be rotated.
the statues were facing outward, just like in the Marquez
Yeah,
photo.
it's the one with the motorcycles.
bated breath
The
for
one
something
with
to
the chimera virus that I had to keep looking away because it made me feel unwell. Oh, always rewatching Night and Day, aren't I? Any chance I get. I'm like, oh, seems about night and day o'clock. So this is right. Oh, Deep Space Nine, yeah. I just like, at the moment, I'm fully invested in the cinematic universe of Tom Cruise. Oh, yeah, his notes did, didn't they? Let's have a look. Not this one.
I wondered if the notes could help decrypt La Malediccie.
Clad in blue, take the form of the spiritual and look towards the rising sun, towards the tree of knowledge. Clad in green, look the other way, towards the setting sun, where stands the tree of life. So, the rising sun, he said it faced north, though. Well, we know we've... Oh, got it. I haven't seen Top Gun. No, I haven't.
A staircase.
I've seen him in The Mummy.
We must go up. We don't have much time.
I do recommend his Mummy movie. It was quite good.
Always stairs.
Particularly if you don't compare it to the ones with Brendan Fraser. Do you guys think I'd like it? I gotta go watch it.
What's this?
So I think the Tom Cruise The Mummy movie is better than the Mummy movie with the
word
Yetis.
Wolfram. That sounds
No.
familiar.
I just haven't seen Top Gun, Rix.
I curse
She
that
liked
name forever.
Yeah, no, I think I've seen bits
do
of
you
almost
know
every
about
other Tom Cruise
Wolfram,
movie, if not
Senor?
all of them. Like, all of the
Wolfram.
movie.
I spit on the name.
Let's ask him.
So you have lived here for a long time?
Yeah, I don't know
All
if she,
my life.
she liked Top Gun that much.
My father served here before me. In fact, he named me after Senor Xavier's favorite saint, Saint Ramon, patron saint of the falsely accused.
That's nice.
That's
Not
nice!
The Moors put a padlock through his mouth.
Yes, he's the guy
Oh, I
in the
see.
painting.
Well, I guess there's a lesson there for all of us.
So I haven't seen all of Risky Business, but I've seen him dancing in his shirt numerous times.
What is Wolfram?
You
It
know, when
was
he's
a
got
mining
the broom.
company run by a murdering swine called Ganon. In the Civil War, they backed the fascists. In return, Ganon was given soldiers to do his dirty work. They came here, brought their bloody war to this house, and killed Senor Xavier.
They shot Xavier? Senor Marquez's father?
I was just a boy, but I remember like it was yesterday. Shot him and
We
his
watched
friend
that
Hernandez,
happen.
like animals.
Why did they come here?
They were searching for something, but they brought death with them. But there is one thing I have never understood. Xavier tried to escape through the library.
So maybe there's a secret
The
door.
library windows are barred. It is a dead end.
I think I am constantly amazed when I watch Tom Cruise movies that he does a lot of his own stunts. I think that he must be great to work with from a director or cameraman point of view, because you don't need to do any of those kind of weird, awkward cutaways because it's a stuntman doing it. You can see Tom Cruise's face because he's doing a lot of the stunts. Yeah, but I think, maybe my mum didn't want me to watch Risky Business if it was inappropriate. If it wasn't appropriate for me. I haven't watched the new Top Gun either. I don't know how appropriate Top Gun would have been for me either. I know it's about planes, military planes, where they fly planes. Yeah, I don't know whether I don't know what age rating. Oh, it's only a PG. Okay, it can't be that. The prostitution one might have been a bit. Do you think I'm old enough now? I mean, I'm only 76.
This Kenan, who was he?
He was Swiss, a businessman, and a murdering swine.
So what did he want here?
I don't know. When he wasn't torturing the locals, he disappeared to the library. Spent weeks in there.
So there's something
making
wacky
notes,
going on with the library.
Studying maps. His men, they crossed the whole of Catalonia searching for something.
Did they find it?
Who knows? One day, Gainen just disappeared. He never came back.
Oh yeah, I got
An
horrible
accident,
motion sickness
perhaps,
during the Mario
in the
movie. Do you remember
mountains.
Homer? It's awful.
May his soul rot in hell. The soldiers didn't stay long to search for him. They hated him too.
The name Genan was familiar. He was the person who had tried to buy La Maledicción. A coincidence? Perhaps.
There is no such thing as coincidence.
Yeah, he is a... I mean, the best way, he's wacky, isn't he? He's... God, yeah. Yeah, I think outside of the movies, he's not great. He's not great, but I do wish that more actors would do stunts like he does. Like, I wish that they, I'm not saying it as like a thing about his personality or anything. Doesn't Tom Holland do a lot of his own stunts? Yeah, he's eccentric in not necessarily a good way. Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe. Oh, I mean, Daniel Radcliffe did a great, he made his money, and now he can do whatever he wants. Which is, I think,
so
everybody's dream,
left,
right?
You took back the house?
Oh,
yes.
There? Oh.
A few years later, I returned.
I'm gonna have to leave stream because I gotta go watch Top Gun.
Up. It broke my heart. I locked the library. I could not bear to touch Gainen's papers.
Well, then maybe all of his papers are still in there.
Can I have a look at the library?
No. I have kept it locked to honor the memory of Senor Xavier.
Please, this is important.
I lost the key.
Oh, he's a fucking liar, isn't he?
You lost it?
Lost it.
That evening when I locked it up, I drank to the memory of Senor Xavier. The cellars were well stocked, Senora. It was a long night. I hid the key, then forgot where I hid it, so it is lost. That was all that was left in the morning. I haven't touched a drop since.
is
I
a fair
needed to
point,
find
Jordan,
out
because
what
being a
Ganon had
stuntman
been
is
working on
dangerous,
in that
isn't it?
library.
Dangerous. So safety. But I will say that I miss when we had real sets and shot on location. I feel like sometimes with visual effects and special effects that you lose something. I don't know if it's just me being an old person. Back in my day. I know I've seen lots of clips of Ian McKellen having a really hard time on the set of The Hobbit because he was mostly acting to a green screen. Yeah, Digits, yeah. I think the same thing. And I'm not sure how they would... I guess you could have visual effect actors doing the stunts, like, if we're thinking about replacing stuntmen. And I just feel like the practical effects...
The door
They're
was
just so
locked.
cool. They're
I
so
had to
cool,
find
and they're
the key.
like when you watch
I wondered
the
where Ramon
DVD
could have hidden it.
extras when they're doing all the building and you get to
parents
see
at
the
least were
sets.
thriving in the rubble.
They did quite a lot of sets for Wicked. I haven't seen it, but I saw that they built an entire... Oh, look, there's another
It was
statue.
an old statue, like the one Georges placed on the mantelpiece.
He's peeping. Probably not in the shields.
There was a row of shields displaying heraldic symbols. The scroll under the shield read, Tramp.
Maybe he did hide it behind a shield.
The scroll under the shield read, Berga. The scroll beneath the shield read, Olot. The scroll below the shield read, Figueras.
Right.
There was a crate of brandy amongst the mess in the great hall.
That's probably
Apparently,
him getting drunk.
Ramon drank them all. Must have been some night.
We were watching a documentary on how they made Star Wars and all the visual effects and how they did the shots of the ships and stuff. Super interesting. I remember I said to Greg that I felt like Star Wars walked so that Star Trek could run in that particular respect. Not that it's like... Oh, I think Star Wars ran so Star Trek could also run. Because I don't necessarily think that the Star Trek shots that were similar were any better or any worse than the Star Wars ones. Maybe in the car. Yeah, I didn't. Maybe the goat doesn't care about us, Rix. Oh.
The floor of the car was littered with keys from sardine cans. Someone had been sleeping in the car, but long, long ago.
Do we not have a glove box?
A 5T71. Extraordinary.
So there's the goat puzzle in the first one, and there's another goat puzzle, isn't there, in... Is it in the second one? No, you know where you feed that goat the coal and then it talks to you?
I picked up what looked like an old diary. It was Ramon's. The library will forever be a shrine. No one will enter. I shall hide the key in a safe place. Once I've eaten.
Oh, what if
I have
he
just
ate
I need
it?
and know what to do. Oh, beautiful lady, your eyes are so blue. I just can't stop thinking of you. Ramon was quite the budding poet. Our lives are entwined like ivy on a tree. That is what you mean to me. Nice.
Oh
Hey,
my
I was
god,
reading
what a
that.
cutie! I've got an idea where to find it. So he was clearly eating food in a tin can, and then there's the wind chime that are tin cans.
Pretty indigestible, huh?
I haven't gotten to the pickled.
The wind chime. I wondered if it was Ramon's handiwork.
Go over there. I haven't gotten to those movies yet. I think we still have to watch the fourth one, or is it the third one? We just watched Spock.
Despite the scrap components, the wind chime was beautiful. It
Finding
was
Spock.
uncanny.
That one.
Despite the scrap,
I really thought it would be here. Wait.
one old sardine can was bulging slightly. I fished around. There was something in it. And there it was, the key to the library.
Or maybe he's just very small, Raziel.
Ramon had been true to
Wow.
his word. This
Pretty
place
clean.
was like a shrine. A globe sat forgotten in a corner.
Reminds me
I
of
wondered if Marquise
when
had played
they
with it as a
found
child.
the apartment of the old French socialite. I think she left during, was it the war?
An empty frame
And her
rested
apartment had
against
been
the
locked up
wall.
ever since.
When
Oh,
they
gonna
left,
go to the
Gennard's
beach.
soldiers probably took everything of value.
Are you gonna go to the beach
Books were still stacked neatly in the bookcase. More were scattered on the floor.
with your mum? Or just by yourself? I mean, or other people. There's not just two
the trunk
options.
contained someone's personal possessions. At a
Oh, I
guess,
like the hat.
Gennard's. I wondered what secrets they might hold.
Like Indiana Jones style.
The hat looked battered and old. I wondered if it had belonged to the mysterious
Don't
Gennard.
forget to wear sun cream.
A pair of well-worn boots.
I really like how they've done the animations in this.
The map had
Ooh, oh, that's
interesting
fun.
markings and scribbles all over it. Georges would be so
Is
jealous.
it a nice beach house?
So, what is this place, senor?
Hey, you can go. Oh, he's gonna
It is
fucking
my
die, isn't he?
family's chapel.
It's not like any chapel I ever saw. Where's the altar, the crucifix, the Christian symbols? And this fresco, what's that?
How extraordinary. It tells a story. It depicts the journey of my ancestors,
You have to take a book,
the
Rooks.
Cathars, and their escape from the
Lounge
hilltop
on the
fortress
beach with a
of
book.
Montségur with the Tabula Veritatis, from under the very noses of the soldiers of the Albigensian Crusade.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who are the Cathars? And what have they got to do with the tabula?
The
Oh,
Cathars
wow.
were Gnostics.
Nice.
They lived in the south of France in the 12th century, at peace with the Jews and the Catholics of the Languedoc.
Here are the different
They preach
shields
that
from downstairs.
men and women are equal, that God is within you, and that the Church is an obstacle to salvation. The Pope found their core beliefs abhorrent. The Cathars accused him and his church of corruption. He condemned them as heretics. When the Pope learned that they were the guardians of the Tabula Veritatis, he conspired with the King of France and called for a holy war to wipe them out. The Albigensian Crusade was a callous, ruthless massacre. The final confrontation took place here at Montségur in 1244. The Crusaders believed that they had slaughtered all the heretics. But a handful managed to escape with the tabula. They traveled south across the Pyrenees along secret trails. They brought the tabula here to Catalonia to be hidden once more. Sadly, it was
I
not
think
the
I
end
missed
of
what
their
the tabula
trials.
is
The Spanish
exactly.
Inquisition saw to that. Nevertheless, for generations, my ancestors continued to guard the secret
Well, do we
of the
not
tabula.
know what the tabula? We just know it's like a
you
secret.
understand why La Maledizio is important to me. It will lead us to the tabula again, so we can keep it safe from those who
It's
wish
the
to
okay.
abuse
No, the
its
tabula is the
power.
thing that people think
The painting
can raise
brought
the
us up here,
devil.
senor. We
Yeah.
need to find out why.
Yeah, summon Satan. You're right. Yeah. Oh, I think we can keep it stuff now. So we've got the 2 statues. We've got the candelabrum that maybe
It
we're
was
going
a
to be able to
candelabrum
light.
holding a single candle. Just what this place needed. Bit of mood lighting. If only I had a few scatter cushions.
Why not destroy it? Because then they can't threaten to use it if they destroy it. And I
It was a
suppose
large
it's
marble statue of a young
perhaps
man
a really
holding some
significant
sort of colored glass lens.
item to them.
These statues.
Oh, cool. So maybe if the sun can shine through
What
them.
of them?
They're just like the figures in the painting. And on the fireplace.
Indeed. They are the 2 pillars of the Gnostic faith in harmony. And the bearded one is Yahweh, Jehovah, God of the physical world. The other is known by many names. Helel, Ishtar. He is the bearer of light, Luxfere, Lucifer.
Lucifer? So you guys are devil worshippers?
No. When he is in balance with Jehovah, Lucifer is the god of desire and ambition, driving humans to be inquisitive, to discover, to advance. Just as Jehovah, when he is in balance with Lucifer, is the god of order. Jehovah stands for selflessness and altruism. Gnostics worship the harmony of both gods in balance.
But what if
Yeah, I
one
do
were
wonder
to
how
rule without
accurate
the
this
other?
all is.
If Jehovah ruled without Lucifer, then individuality would be surrendered. Mankind would be wholly conformist, mindlessly dependent, mere pawns of a controlling power.
And what if Lucifer ruled without Jehovah?
Ambition and desire would be transformed into unbridled greed, and man would lust only for wealth
Lust?
and power. Society would descend into chaos, disorder and war would prevail. Then Lucifer would be the devil indeed.
It
So
was
we
a
want-
glass wheel divided into 6 colors.
Green.
And it looked like it could be rotated. Part of
Oh,
the lens was covered.
Green. Oh.
That was never going to work.
Never gonna work, lads. Don't be ridiculous.
That would be pointless.
Um,
I removed the small
Oh.
leather cover to reveal
Okay.
a crude crystal lens.
I thought that I was
Colored
gonna need
light
to like
streamed
unpick it or
through
something.
and shone onto the fresco.
Needs to be
The
green.
color changed from yellow to green.
And the other one needs to be blue. I don't know what shade of blue, considering there's 2 shades. Ooh! Nice.
The fresco deserved a proper examination. The fresco was surrounded by
Wow.
dusty inscriptions.
It's
My
cool,
Latin
though.
was a little rusty, but I could still translate.
We should have looked at it before we
Ex
put on
igne
the
puritas,
green, sorry,
from
lads.
fire, purity. Ex luce veritas, from light, truth. Ex labore sapientia, from struggle, knowledge. A
Yeah, I
town of
really like
northern
these kind of...
Catalonia.
They're not medieval, but maybe it is medieval.
A town of northern Catalonia. Cathars being burned at the stake. Cathars fleeing across the Pyrenees to escape the slaughter of the Albigensian Crusade. They seem to be carrying something.
Well, you already know what they're carrying, right? I think... Go have a look at old Lucifer.
It was a glass wheel. Part of the lens...
Come on, George.
The color changed from yellow. The color changed from green to turquoise.
Oh, that's turquoise. Is that not blue to everybody? So I've had this discussion with a lot of people that I see colors that aren't blue as blue. Like my perception of blue tends to be a little bit too broad. That I sometimes think that colors that are green are blue. Like a turquoise. I'd say that was a bit more blue than green, but okay, you guys see it like blue.
The
right?
color changed from turquoise to blue.
I sometimes just have to check that it's not just a me thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing though. Maybe the green is wrong. Because you can see how the blue, do you see how it looks like streams and stuff? Whereas the green doesn't look quite right, does it? Maybe it's turquoise instead of green that we're looking for. Yeah, it's a little bit purpley, almost
Marquez
indigo.
told me that this statue was of Jehovah. The color changed from green to turquoise. It was a candelabra. The candle was lit.
I'm sure it was green and blue though. What, these ones? I don't know if they are though. Because it won't let me look at them.
Cathars fleeing. They seem to be carrying something.
I think the blue is right because you see how it looks like stuff dribbling down. Okay, I'll try red.
Marquez had told. The color changed from turquoise to blue. The color changed from blue to magenta. The color changed from magenta to red.
Maybe. The only reason that I didn't think that it was yellow and red was because maybe the ignis is referring to the kind of the fire. But I will try it.
The color changed. The color changed. The color changed from red to yellow.
Or it means lighting the candle.
The color changed from red to...
And then this one be red.
The color changed. The color
Hey,
changed
Oda,
from
good
blue-
morning.
The color changed from turquoise.
How's your lovely
The color
week going?
changed from blue. The color changed. The color changed from red to yellow.
Oh, fuck, it
The
should
color
be red.
changed.
Sorry.
The color changed. The color changed. The color changed.
changed.
The
The
color
colour
changed
changed.
from magenta to red.
Oh, you got a bit cold. Oh, you got a cold when it's the middle of summer, Oda. I might get a hint. Yeah, it is green and blue. That's how I had it originally.
The color changed from
Yeah,
yellow to green.
green. Oh, I hope you feel better. That sucks when it's hot as well, because not only are you snotty and like, you know, icky, but now
The
you're
color
also
changed
fucking
from
hot
red
as
to-
well.
The color changed from turquoise to blue.
It's definitely the right way round, right? Oh my god. I would have never gotten this.
Amazing.
Never.
The light
I
is
never.
showing the path.
Oh, he's
The
still
path
nice
to
and
the
cool. That's probably
bonzai.
why you got a cold on it.
The sacred trail my ancestors took across the
There we
Pyrenees,
go.
carrying the Tabula Veritatis from Montségur across the mountains to this town.
And which town is that?
I don't know. That I cannot answer. But its coat of arms is quite distinctive.
Downstairs.
But how does it bring us closer to the tabula?
This is probably where they
It
hid it,
tells
right?
us the route the Tabula took 800 years ago.
I think that's all we're going to find up here.
You're right. We should return to the hall. Eva will be getting worried.
Is it not on sale? Maybe in
we
in like
found
a
the
year
route of the Bonzom Trail. How does it help us?
or two.
It must somehow relate to the painting.
It's coming out on Switch.
Papa, are you crazy? What are you doing?
Oh, I paid £15 for it.
Don't fuss.
You
Is
got
it
me
on
out
sale
here
but
to
not
look
quite
after
enough?
you, so let me do it. Ramon is outside keeping watch.
Georges, I'm glad you're safe. What did you find?
It's 15%
There's a
off.
secret
Shall we?
chapel
That's
above the
15.
fireplace. But it's not your average everyday chapel. It's a Gnostic chapel. All laid out for worshiping not one god, but two.
What?
I'll tell you when we have more time.
You know, I found some things too, which might connect with all that. Come to the library. Oh, could you bring the painting? I think we're going to need it.
It's got mostly negative reviews. People have been having issues with mods not working.
Are you all right, Senor Marquez?
I am fine. Just winded, that's all.
I've played it. You know what? It's not bad. Like, not bad. At least from what I played of it.
Any idea what Nico might have found?
I enjoyed it.
Parts of this house have been
What's Hot Seat
sealed
Play
off
Digits?
for a long time. You go. I will stay here.
Do you think him looking at my cockroach in a matchbox will make him feel better?
Have you met my friend?
Keep it away from me.
No. Okay.
You know, what we found in the chapel could be very useful.
Indeed, we were destined to find that place.
Can you tell me any more
Do
about
you
this
have no
trail
news
of the
on our
Bonzai?
Fire Emblem
It was a
Direct
secret
either?
route taken by my ancestors across the Pyrenees. The route that brought the tabula to Catalonia.
I mean, I swear every week I see posts from people saying, oh, definitely gonna be a Nintendo Direct this week. Definitely gonna be a Nintendo Direct. There's not, is there? Oh, 2 more players on the same computer. Oh. I think it's a nice to have. Yeah. I suppose.
Yes?
Oh, how you and your wife have played it. It does make sense. Yeah, because then you don't need to buy 2 copies. You don't need to have 2 computers.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help your father.
Also means that you can
Thanks.
stare over the shoulder of the person you're playing with and, like, not backseat them, but, like, cheat a little bit.
Have you brought the painting?
I just want Fire Emblem Sect.
No.
No, I suppose I don't want Fire Emblems. I don't want to buy a Switch. Maybe if they could.
It was a shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The
I
coat
don't-
of
you know
arms
what?
was
I'd like a
exactly
teaser
the same
trailer
as
for
the
Fire
one
Emblem.
depicted on the fresco. It read
So I
Berga.
can get, like, a little bit excited. Burger. Berga.
What are you doing with La Maledizio?
Nico found something and asked me to bring the painting.
I don't know.
I promised to take
As
care
far
of it.
as, like, original games go, the 2 big games on the Switch are the Donkey Kong Bonanza game that isn't out yet, and Nintendo Mario Kart World.
Eva, go with him. Make sure the painting comes to no harm.
I just want
I
Fire
should
Emblem
stay
Tea
with you,
Party.
Papa.
Don't worry about me.
I'd be
La
so excited.
Maledizio is
I'd
more
be beside
important.
myself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the look of Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Have you brought the painting?
Oh, Fire Emblem for Steam? Stop.
Sure, why do you want it?
Because
could- they
I
wouldn't,
found
though,
out
would
what
they?
Ganon was up to.
The
Surely
Ganon
not.
who tried to buy the painting from Medovsky?
No, Ganon
didn't like
who
the
led
look
the
of Donkey Kong
fascists here during
Bonanza.
the Civil War. Ganon who then spent months here searching for something. And who
But I
vanished
it
one
might
day,
just be me.
leaving that trunk full of goodies over there.
You think he's connected to the Ganon who wrote the letter to Medovsky?
I do.
It seems likely that they were related.
Maybe. So, what's the plan you've uncovered?
Yeah, I've seen it, Rug. It does look quite... I
Take a look at
do like
this.
the look of it. And it comes out in a week plus 1 day for Donkey Kong.
It's Ganon's map. He was searching for something.
Ooh.
Searching for what exactly?
The Tabula Veritatis, I guess.
So those
Have
are
you
the
found
places
it?
he's
I
checked.
doubt it. If he had, then people wouldn't still be chasing after the painting.
So why did you want me to
Burger.
bring it?
See this scribble in the sea?
It's the same shape as the circles around the Ouroboros.
Yes. Ganon thought that pattern in the painting had something to do with a map of Catalonia.
So, I guess we try to finish what Ganon started. I'd put money on those circles around the Ouroboros being places in Catalonia.
But which places?
Maybe the painting can give us some more clues. The map had to be the key.
Solve the clues hidden in La Malediction map. I've been hearing this all game, so I can't pronounce it. And mark the 4 key locations to mark the map. Pick up the pin and place them on the map. Okay.
The city of Barcelona.
Burger.
So, the coat of arms on the fresco pointed us towards Berga.
Then it must be important.
Look at the paint. Oh, that's annoying. I can't open the painting while I'm on here. I wonder if I could just start, like... Just start pinning
I
stuff and
decided
seeing
to
if
put
any
the
of them are
pin
wrong.
back down.
I
wasn't
just
sure
thought
that
of
I
a
had all
dumb
the
joke.
information I needed
When
to
was the best
pinpoint
time to go
important
shopping?
locations.
The Iron Age. Everything was a steal.
I heard you could buy everything for a copper, Bass. Thank you very much. I like that. Did you think of that yourself?
There was a tower within the ring. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. The ring depicted some kind of castle gate. Positioned in the light cast by Lucifer and Jehovah, it had to connect to the trail of the Bon Homme.
Oh, so this is...
It depicted the town
Berga.
of Berga on the trail of the Bon Homme.
That was good. I like that.
Eva,
Yes?
do you have any idea what we should
I like
be looking for?
archaeological adjacent
What
jokes.
do I know? You're the ones who think there are secrets hidden here.
The fresco was beautiful, and it showed us Berga.
Did it have any other clues?
Well, I don't
No.
think so. Not obvious ones, anyway. This map is confusing.
Maybe Ganon had already decoded it.
I think the thing I'm not so keen about Donkey Kong. I felt like the
Time to
art
take another look at the map.
style wasn't very visually pleasing to me. I know not every game's about the art style, but it just felt like they'd used a lot of bright colours that didn't necessarily go with each other. That they just trying to, like... It almost looked like someone had, like, just vomited on... And I think that... I hate building in... Like, I feel like a lot of games are now always feeling like they have to include some kind of building. And, hate it.
The municipality
I
of
see.
I couldn't be sure that it was the right place.
So I was thinking that it
The
probably just goes
municipality of Vic.
in
The
the
location
right.
didn't sound familiar.
Oh no, hang on. It's just got to go in that pattern, hasn't it?
The municipality of Mauresa. That was a total guess. Maybe the painting or fresco would have helped.
It's not a guess. I'm just doing it in this pattern. Hey, Herbal, good morning. George saying
The
it was a guess.
municipality of Olat. Gaynor had been researching the possible locations of the tabula. Perhaps there were some clues left in his possessions.
Okay.
I decided
Some of them are not right.
the tabula was on.
Just,
I
I think
wasn't
there
sure
is some
that I had all the
building.
information I needed to pinpoint the important
There's
locations.
the punching through all of the terrain. And can't you put it back down as well, or was I imagining that?
I
Maybe
lifted
I'm
the hat out
imagining
of the
it.
chest.
I'm not sure I liked the punching through the terrain either.
There was something.
I'm sure there was
tucked beneath the
something
shirt.
about building. Some sculpting.
I picked up the folded note. It was a telegram.
It just wasn't for me. I get, like, you know, loads of people are going
There
to
was
enjoy it, and I
nothing
hope they
underneath
do
the other
enjoy
shirt.
it.
I removed the oilcloth
You know,
from the
more games for that console that can come out
chest. I
more
picked up the
good.
blanket. There was nothing underneath it. I had no desire to take the old boots.
And it's a nice reference to Paulina. I like
I
that
put
too.
everything back in the chest.
Not everything. Telegram has been encoded with a substitution cipher. To crack the code, highlight a letter on the telegram. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at it like it was a QWERTY keyboard, and I was like, where is T? Not right. They're not right. What if I can, like, cancel them? No, once you've locked them in, they're locked in. Oh, that's the word. Okay. Nah, not soft locked. Just annoyed. I don't think it did say what to do if you make a mistake. That's why you always read the tutorial thoroughly. It did? What did it say? I clicked through it. Oh, I'm such a little shithead. Yeah, I didn't mean to brute force it. No, I'm cooking. Oh, that is my favorite and only Pokemon game that I've played all the way through is Pokemon X. So I am quite excited to see how that turns out. I wish I knew how to like get rid of the Slido one on there. Yeah, it was on 3DS. Yeah, I can overwrite them with new letters, but I just would... It's kind of confusing seeing all the letters just all, like, still there. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, covert agent, yeah. Covert action. I'll cook on this, lads. I'll get it. Don't worry. I do quite like these puzzles. I wish I could erase if I don't think I'm right, but... Oh, yeah, I see. I can erase... You are... See, look, if I do an R here, it erases it elsewhere. Yeah. No, I can't use space. but I can put the letter somewhere else, so I've only got one. It does mean that one thing gets stuck on the board at all times, but, you know, we can kind of... Hey, Rev, good morning. I am a digital athlete. See, I thought this was going to be R. But I don't know whether this... So, what was the one that... Like, this is I or A, because it can be either or, right? I'm going to say it's I for now. A word that begins with egg. Could be art. Because they're talking about art. Art. I might just have to hang on. Mala. I want to write down the name of the painting because perhaps the painting's name. La. Because I mean, like the 2-letter words. Who's to say it's not la? Male. Male. De. They were looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ten-letter word. This is 10 words. 10 words after a 2-letter word. No, because it doesn't start with la. And that wouldn't be it. Hey, Haley. Good morning. I'm doing all right, Haley. I got one of my favorite kind of puzzles. The decryption puzzles. The sound of chat, I know they're so fucking noisy, aren't they? So I have to keep banning them all. Yeah, I'm cooking. Yeah, I don't like to get too much help for these puzzles because I like to cook because I do really enjoy them.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Gets me a bit more content. You wouldn't really get an I at an end of a word, would you? But you would get an A at the end of a word. Seems surprising that wouldn't be another word with H in it, but maybe. That has to be right. Oh, was. Unusually active. Hmm. Oh shit, where'd the bee go? I think she's down there, isn't she? And I was thinking maybe the other one is I. The P is A. And G is I. Oh. I don't know. The between the two of them. Hey, Brett, good morning. Nah. Brett's right. You think it looked more correct before? But that could be have then. Is this I have? Stop, I have. I have. Okay, lads, right. I know I said I didn't want any help. But what is a 9-letter word? Beginning with V. Vegetable. No, that doesn't work. Could be R though. Yeah, it was R. Thank you. I would not even. Nah. It's the Maledicio. But it didn't fit anywhere else. Group. Yes. Is that Cthulhu-esque? Okay, something is wrong here. I think we're right with stop. I might have a history lesson that might have helped. Oh, Cathar. Catalonia, a group of I'm just gonna keep going, and we'll figure out the fucky words. Yeah, don't worry about the fucky words. The tabula, tabula veratis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathol survivors. Stop. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor. Q. I had to check, Brett. I had to check out. I hadn't written the snuggled.
Was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions.
That didn't take us all that long, like 10 minutes.
Dominican Inquisitor Emmerich of Girona. It was signed Wolfram.
I'd forgotten his name was Wolfram. What did it say? Sorry.
The Tabula Veritatis was smuggled out of Montsegur to Catalonia by a group of Cathar survivors. I have confirmed this from confessions extracted by the Dominican Inquisitor Emmerich of Girona. It was signed Wolfram. The fresco pointed me to Montsegur.
Well, mark it on the map.
The tabula... This was one of the locations highlighted on the fresco.
And this was the starting point of the journey of the Bonon, the good man, the Cathars, right?
2 locations down. If the vignettes on the painting were anything to go by, I needed to find 2 more. The municipality of Puigcerdà. The location didn't sound familiar. I needed to get up to speed
come
on
on! I think that is it. Okay. They won't let me brute force this. Put it down. Put it down, George. Put it away.
Municipality of that.
Put it away.
The municipality of Puigcerdà.
Maybe it's right.
The location didn't sound familiar. I wasn't sure that I had all.
Okay, bookcase.
The books were covered in cobwebs. They hadn't been touched for a long time. The window looked out onto a small courtyard. It had a grille of solid iron bars.
Anything in the suit
The
of
suit
armor?
of armor appeared to be standing guard.
I checked his trunk.
I had no desire to take... I didn't want this. It was a nice hat.
It fit me.
The castle gate signified the mountain fortress of Montségur.
And this is where we've
It
got
depicted
next.
the town of Berga on the trail of the Bonzom. Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. There was a tower within the ring.
Can I not brute
Eva.
force this? No, I don't want to talk to her.
Yes?
Any ideas?
No.
Yeah, look at the figures. I just want to see if I know where it is.
The municipality of Cervera. Gaynor had been researching the possible locations of the tabula. Perhaps there were some clues left in his possessions. The Dominican monk Emmerich was from Girona. The dog-headed priest on the painting. I'd found 3 locations. Now I had to track down the last.
Okay.
The municipality of Mauresa. The
Well, I know
location
it's
didn't
this
sound
one.
familiar.
No, okay, not familiar.
The municipality of Tariga. Gaynor had been researching the possible locations of the
No, it's not that one. This
the
one.
village of Saint-Ramon.
Saint-Ramon. Ramon told me he was named after her.
Yeah!
Saint-Ramon.
There's also a saint on the painting.
Oh, I remember now.
He has a hefty
Yeah.
padlock through his lips.
I
The
could see a
padlock
pattern
guy.
emerging.
Yeah, it all
The
came back.
locations had formed an odd cross shape, similar to the layout of the orbs depicted on the painting. This is the center point of the cross, so the tabula must be here. Montserrat. It has to be Montserrat.
I think the more tired I get,
the question
the less
what's
less my
Montserrat?
brain works.
It's a
which,
monastery in the
happens
mountains.
to everyone, but
Quite a tourist spot. But there's something else. I think it used to be a Gnostic refuge, hundreds of years ago.
Bravo, my friends.
Dovsky?
No, Langham.
No. It's Genan, isn't it?
Very good, Miss Collard.
So, what happened to the real Langham?
He went for a long swim in the Seine. Now, I was expecting to have to rip this place apart and retrace my grandfather's steps, but I do believe you have saved me quite a lot of work.
Oh, so sorry.
The tabula is at Montserrat.
There you go.
Who would have thought it? The old man will be coming with me.
No,
I wouldn't want you to
please,
miss
take
them.
me
I'm
instead.
kidding.
He doesn't know anything.
And you do? I think not.
But he is old.
Eva, hold your peace, child.
You can't do this.
Oh, but I can. I will. Man is weak, servile, controlled. He must be freed. Freed from all constraints. Free to fulfill
He's
his
dumb and
desires.
old.
And you plan to raise the devil
Brenda
to
just
achieve
starts
that?
crying.
The devil. Lucifer. Now, if you don't mind, we have a long journey ahead of us. Come on. They can rot in there.
We have to get out of here now. I assume
That was exciting,
lunatic
wasn't
is
it?
as dangerous as he looks.
I'm afraid so, Eva. I think he's killed before.
You know, Nico, we were chasing Medovsky, but all along, we were really up against Gainon's grandson.
George does have blonde hair like Link. I'm not saying this is a hidden Zelda game, but no.
Look, daylight.
Could we not just squeeze out of
That
these
doesn't make
windows?
any sense.
It's a false door, Nico.
So that's why Marquez's father tried to escape through here. He didn't have time to open the false door.
It was an empty frame. The
Oh, it's probably the suit of armor,
the
right?
suit of armor appeared to be standing guard. Try not to worry about your father. Gainon did say that he needed it.
Oh yeah.
And when he
And then
finds
when the
that he
police
no
turned up,
longer
he's like,
needs
"I'm an
him, what
American."
then?
For now, Eva, we need to focus on getting out of here.
not what I want. No, George, don't touch that. Don't stop. Okay, George, touch that all you like.
Great work, George. Come on, Eva, let's go.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
We need to rescue your father and stop Langham before he gets the tabula. Eva, I think you'd better stay here.
Are you kidding? You'll need me, especially if there's a fight.
We need her because there's no romantic interest in this game yet, so...
Signora, you do not understand. It is my duty.
Okay. We'd better check up on Ramon first.
Sure. Then we will go and kick some ass.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Several hours later. Oh wow, this looks nice.
A major tourist destination. But we went there as tourists. We had an old man to rescue and an ancient tablet to find. And standing
I want you to be able to see the whole vista.
Why
So
would the
Ava has a
tablet
gun.
Be hidden up here of all places.
For hundreds of years, the mountain has been kind of a sanctuary. There's an old
So I think that's what she's got
Benedictine
going for
monastery
her.
up the hill.
Well, I guess that's where we need to start looking.
Yeah, look, if there's any bullets flying, we'll push her into
Where
one.
is everyone?
This place is normally full of tourists.
I don't like the look of this
We can
one
always hope
bit.
that she's none. Like, none by
At least
day.
it's not monks with guns.
Don't even go there, Nico. Time to bring out the dumb tourist.
Yes.
It's a role you were born to play, George.
Oh, this will be quite funny. Okay, let's go up to the guards. I'll hide my face so you can see them properly. I'm just an American.
Howdy, fella.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
pal. Monastery's closed. Tell Father
Why is
notice.
he Scottish?
Oh, gee. Well, ain't that just my luck? Yeah, ain't it? And my two
Why
pretty
is the
sisters
god
here are
Scottish?
so looking forward to seeing the monastery. Life's full of disappointments. Sure seems that way.
Oh, they're my
And
sisters.
the monastery's definitely up there, huh?
You'll be shocked when I start kissing
I'll still
one.
be there tomorrow. Oh, we fly back to Austin tonight. Well, isn't that a shame? So, why's the place closed? VIP visitors. Wow, that's exciting. Which VIPs? A foreign prince.
I did think that, Brad,
The
as well.
Prince of where?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one. Wow! So we can't let normal folk in? Oh, of course not. No, not if the Prince of Where is there.
I like how he keeps slipping out the accent as well. Oh, so maybe we try a different guard. Hello. Next guard. Hello, I'm a tourist.
Hi there, buddy.
Sorry, we got a virus loose. Whole place is locked down.
A virus? Oh my God. Ain't nothing worse than a VIP with a virus.
I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here.
Howdy. Is this the way up to the monastery?
Yeah, but it's shut. No one allowed in. The monks they're on strike.
Wow. What happened?
I wonder
Someone
if monks
make 'em
do
work
have...
ungodly hours?
Nah,
what do you call
I don't
unions?
think that was the problem.
But why was the prince allowed in then?
I don't know. Stop asking me questions.
So do I go back to the first one?
I meant what I said. Go away.
Oh, they're not having it, are they? This is 2012. So not horrifically old, but it looks nice, doesn't it? It is a real improvement from the fourth broken sword and the third broken sword. It's kind of, I feel like they've gone back to the first and the second one, where they've made it a bit more hand-drawn art style. But then they've kept that kind of 3D-ness of the third and the fourth one.
It was a magnificent building.
I don't know if
I
monks
wonder
get
if the
paid. I think
tabula
the whole
was
that whole
really hidden
deal.
up there.
So where's the broken sword? I am forever hoping that maybe there will be one. Maybe at the end of the game, you'll see it out the corner of your eye. Yeah, the fourth one did. No, so I liked 4 and 3. I know you guys said they're the worst ones, Badger. I like them. We're gonna need our heavy iron boots to sink to the bottom of the lake.
No way those guys are normal guards.
They're carrying guns.
I know. There's something strange going on. I seriously doubt those guards belong here.
I know.
You want to try turning on the charge?
Oh, I was hoping he would say that. Go into hiding again. Well, we're not a lawyer anymore. We work for insurance, don't we?
Gets what she wants. If anyone can
That's what I
turn
was
those
thinking.
guys, it's her.
I was thinking everyone's going to get a turn to see if they can get past the guards. Bread, I'll see you in a bit. You have a good meeting.
What did he say?
He suggested I do something. I told him it was anatomically impossible.
I'm sure they're Ganon's men.
I agree.
I can't get my head around him being a Ganon. I'm gonna stick with Langham.
Good idea, George.
We need to find another way then. Let me
don't tempt me with a good time, Bread.
We're moving away from the monastery.
First opportunity we get, we're kissing our sister.
We have to find a different approach.
It looks so nice.
Maybe there's some other way around, via the cable car station?
Or at least someone in the can tell us what's going on.
This looks so good. I feel like they got more budget for this section. Either that or someone just really liked... someone specialized in drawing vistas like this.
I think it's Langham.
Oh my god, George, get behind the bush.
Block everything off. Lock the whole place down, understand? The tabula's got to be up in the monastery. I'm sure of it. Come on. Yes, boss. Close all the routes up to the monastery, and then make the old man talk. Yes, boss.
This time,
yes, boss.
Don't be so gentle with him.
It looks so good.
Did you hear that? They haven't found it yet, but Senor Marquez must be in a bad way.
Listen, I have to follow those bastardos. I might be able to slip through on my own.
Sure. We'll see if we can find another way up.
Maybe they use British engineering.
You think she'll be okay?
Onionish.
Eva can handle herself.
Give him an uncomfortable chair. And we'll make his tea slightly too hot.
It was locked. There was a keypad, but I didn't know the code.
But can I look at the keypad to see whether the code has rubbed off? Probably not.
The building looked very new. It must have been modernized recently.
Oh, what are those telescopes? Oh, is it a terracotta orange Gusek? Quite nice. Oh, what is that?
Something inside the cable car was glinting. I couldn't make out what it was.
I don't think I have any light binoculars or anything. Maybe I can
I reflected
shine
the
back.
light back with my mirror. I couldn't see if it had any effect.
Oh my god, use the fucking binoculars next to you, George. Sorry, I was like, I don't have any binoculars. Literally a telescope right next to me.
My god! Nico!
What is it?
This telescope! It's free!
No way! Oh wow. Grasp any point in the black area and drag the screen in the desired location. Okay.
There were a
Oh, no.
couple of people
Oh.
stuck in the cable car.
Is
They
it
looked kinda
Desmond?
familiar. Then I realized it was my
Dwayne.
old friends Dwayne and Pearl Henderson. The Hendersons had an uncanny way of showing up wherever I went.
They're
Pearl
like
seemed
my
to be writing
favorite.
something on the window.
Help.
It said, "Help.
Station door.
Stuck.
Oh.
Door code 0797."
97.
I wondered how Pearl came to know that.
0797.
I idly wondered whether there was more to find by looking at the scenery.
I did want to just have a look.
It was the other station for the cable car.
It just looks so nice that I don't want to, don't want to waste this lovely artist's work. Look at these. It's so pretty. Also, we might peep someone
There was
through
a
a
small
window.
chapel perched on the edge of the cliff.
0797.
It looked ancient.
Yeah, oh, they are my favorite, Lou. They're just the best, like, reoccurring side characters. So I think Pearl is the CIA agent. There's kind of nothing else to see, is there?
The cable and wheel mechanism looked sturdy enough, but the thought of riding
They're probably
in that
watching me
tiny
being like,
cable
what the fuck
car
are you
made
doing?
my stomach flutter.
Are you guys afraid of heights? Would you ride in a cable car? Can I leave now? Probably not.
Pearl had given me the code to the station door.
Oh, can I use it now? It doesn't give me the choice to leave or not. Okay, this has turned into something I quite like to do. Just the worst. Because I can't even pixel hunt. Oh, we've done skydiving. That's pretty cool. Maybe they are. They're like George's personal FBI agents. And Shadowy Stranger, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
There was a small chapel perched on the edge of the cliff.
No, it still won't. I can save though. Might as well. So this is the edge. And this is the bottom here. Yeah, I think we need to find something else, but I can't really pixel hunt. So we're stuck on some binoculars. I think there was some Gorilla Glue on the binocular face, and we stuck our eyes in it, and now we're stuck here. No, still not allowed to leave. Oh, no. The options. Oh, not the character. The cliff face in the upper left.
Wait, what's that? That rock looks familiar. Nico, take
Totally
a look at this
didn't
and
see
tell me
that.
what you see.
You're right. That rock looks like a head.
I've seen that shape before. Take a look at this. The face in the Ouroboros, it's exactly the same
Yeah,
shape
it
as
is.
that rock.
That can't be a coincidence.
I always
And
think
you
it's
know
such a
what?
shame that he stopped going
Langland's
by
got the
Dwayne the
forged
Rock
picture,
Johnson and he's
the
just
one
now
without
Dwayne
the face.
Johnson.
So the rock won't have meant anything to him.
Nico, I don't think the tabula's up at the monastery. I think it's down there somewhere, around that rock.
Follow that rock. 0797.
Come on, Nico. Pearl's giving me the code to the door.
What? Pearl? Who? How?
Trust me, Nico. I've got friends in low-hanging places. Huh. There's no one here.
Looks like everything has been shut down.
Oh. You can hear them.
The cable cars were scheduled to run all day. No one was manning the counter.
Alright, let's just go start pulling some levers. If Pearl and Dwayne die...
The control panel looked complicated.
It
wasn't powered up. And the smell of burnt electrical components hung ominously in the air.
That works.
The cogs turned, but the rest of the mechanism didn't seem to be engaging.
Nice, Tootie. Yeah. Does it fit more than one people, or do you do you play solo?
The control panel looked complicated. It wasn't powered up.
They'll die off screen, obviously, so that they can still appear. They must have said no to the proposal then, ATM.
The console circuitry looked pretty complex and dangerous. The console circuitry looked pretty complex.
Just stop putting fingers
and
in.
Dangerous.
Stick a paperclip in there.
Without some expert advice, I was likely to break the console, not fix it.
Oh my god, the man is stuck in the cupboard, isn't he? Let's pick up his lunchbox first, steal his food.
A metal lunchbox. Someone sure wanted to keep their cheese safe.
Ah, let me steal your lunch first.
Did you hear that?
Could that cockroach in there? Cockroach sandwich.
How about that, Nico? A talking lunchbox. Huh. What will they think of next? I better take it with me.
My lunchbox now.
A talking lunchbox. Locked. With no key, I was going to have to find a way to break into it.
Maybe it's a walkie-talkie in the lunchbox. I thought they were in the cupboard asking me
The lock was
desperately
too
not
well
to steal
made
their
to be
lunch. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm all out of ideas for that then. Yeah, bro.
There was no lock, but the door wouldn't open.
Go away!
Hello?
Georges? There's someone in there.
Sounds like a
Are you
British
all right in
lady.
there?
Just go away.
Go away.
How do we persuade her to come out?
We need to make friends with her.
Hello?
Wait, please, we mean you no harm.
Do you like Warhammer?
Please, come out.
I'm staying right here until I know it's safe.
Do you want to see?
Sharing pets back at school always made me friends.
The cockroach is going to scare her. I just wanted to show her my cockroach.
I guess she's not into pets. It's all right, Trevor. There's nothing wrong with you.
Oh my god. Does she want my biscuit?
You must be hungry in there. Would you like a cookie?
No, go away.
Yes, Trevor, Kazan. The name's Roach. Cockroach. Do you like him, Fred?
That wouldn't work.
No? Smell her up a bit.
Nope. I needed to try something else. If it was a kitten in there, I'd have a winner.
We could burn her out. Like a little bit of arson. Her lunch... No, that's my lunchbox. I don't want to share my food.
That was never going to happen.
Exactly. So when we go to the hint system. Oh. So wouldn't have tried that. Got to break it open on the cogs.
The box was now wedged in the cogs, or rather, the giant can opener.
I so wouldn't have thought of that. Makes me feel better about using hints when it's for stuff like that I just... never in a million years. Maybe we have to tempt her out with like a ham
That's quite a mess
sandwich.
you've made there, Georges.
You know what they say about making omelets, Nico?
You can't make them without strawberry jam?
What? I'd like to ask what criminal is putting strawberry jam on their omelets. Yeah, it's too
Just as I
stem-minded.
thought, it's a two-way radio.
Can anyone hear me?
Dwayne, this is George. George Stobart.
Holy cow, George!
Oh, it's
Just the
Dwayne.
fella I need. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Dwayne. And don't
What did
you
she say,
worry, I'll
Brad?
have you out of there in a minute.
Does that mean something else?
We could get the cable car running again?
No, the console isn't working properly. I've got no idea why not.
George, this is Pearl. Get Kat to help you. She knows everything about that place.
Kat? Is she the girl in the closet?
Has she locked herself in?
Oh, thank God. Yeah,
Let me talk to her, darling.
I agree, Bread. Then again, I do like clotted cream on pancakes. Not clotted cream. The cheese, the lumpy cheese.
Kat,
Cottage cheese.
I found you
Cottage
a friendly
cheese
voice.
on
How do you know my name?
pancakes is nice.
Dear, it's me, Pearl.
Pearl? How did you get here? That's not possible.
Listen, darling, it really is me. But I'm talking.
Life's too short not to have strawberry jam on your omelets.
George here is a very decent guy, and you should open the door.
I'm not going to fall for that. Prove it's you.
All right. Remember we discovered
Cottage fromage. Cottage
Yeah?
fromage.
And my favourite one is?
How does it go now? Help out. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I know the kings of England and I quote the fights historical.
From Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical.
This is a very American song to
I'm
me.
very good in integral and differential calculus.
I know the scientific names of beings and of calculus.
In short,
Don't
in
make me
that is
cry,
vegetable,
digits.
animal, and mineral.
I am the very model of a modern major general.
Is it British? Oh my God. I feel like I've seen it on more American TV shows.
Right, only Pearl would know that, and I trust her. Who are you?
I'm George, and this is Nico. How did you end up in a closet?
There were some guys with guns. They took over the whole station. I hid in here.
We're trying to avoid them too.
I was quite surprised, you know. They never mentioned guns at the job interview.
Really? We need to use the cable car. Can you operate it?
Yeah, if the console was working, but they sabotaged it.
And there's no way to get it started?
There might be. Let me see. See that burned out fuse down there?
Yes, here.
In the back by the prongs?
Yeah. The idiots stuck a spanner in there and blew the fuse. They wanted to make sure no one could use the cable cars. Connect those two prongs somehow, and the console should
I've got a
restart.
paperclip. I've had this paperclip for days.
How on earth are we going to reach that?
I don't know. But don't stick your arm in there. You'll get fried.
All right, what else are we going to stick in there, lads? Well, it's obviously a paperclip.
Wire would be a good way to shortcut the prongs. I needed a closer look.
I think paperclip. Look at this paperclip. It's made of
The
gold.
paperclip would do the trick.
Superconductive.
Prongs. But I didn't want to just throw it in there. I might miss.
Right, let's exit. Gold is well known for being an amazing conductor, right? And it never melts.
Nothing of interest in there.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, that didn't work. The thought of Trevor armed with a paperclip intrigued me.
Yes.
But I had
Attach
no way
it.
to attach it to him.
We've got to put yarn around
That
Trevor.
wasn't quite right.
No. We've got to put...
Well, that didn't work.
I need some glue.
That so didn't work.
Yeah, we could stick it in Trevor because he probably won't die. Oh, George is a Nepo baby. Fred, we got bougie everything. Jam! Oh my god, we stick it to him. With jam.
Well, I'd done stranger things in my life. The paperclip was now all sticky.
We might lose Trevor in all of this, lads. So let's just show him off one last time to someone who hasn't consented to see our cockroach.
Do you like cockroaches?
No, definitely not.
This is Trevor. He's very cute.
Please don't let him out.
Goodbye, Trevor. Goodbye. He might come back to us. We've still got his biscuit.
I stuck the paperclip to Trevor's back. I bet he could work in an office now.
He
I
would
decided to
ATM.
get closer to see where Trevor would be safe.
Do you think Trevor's going to get an electric shock?
Trevor could help, but I couldn't just throw him in there. I set him down at the edge where it was safe.
Oh, okay, stop. He is kind of cute. Look at his
Trevor,
little
go!
eyes and his little antenna. Exactly, Doomsday. So maybe he'll be fine.
Poor Trevor looked like he needed therapy.
And he's
But the
covered in
console was
jam.
working.
Yeah, Trevor is now a certified electrician. If any of your
console,
electrics
it's working.
go on the fritz, please
Cool.
just call
I
Trevor.
can send you down there if you want. Let me just bring the cable car up here.
Pearl and Dwayne
He
are gonna
did
be
come
mighty
back.
relieved.
I feel a bit sorry that he's covered in jam.
Oh, they must have been going down in the other cable car.
Come on, Nico. There's no time to lose.
No, there is a Broken Sword 6. It's in development. So Trevor is being
As we got
reconstructed
closer
as
to
we
facing
speak.
the rock, I knew for
Darth.
sure that we were on the right track. It was definitely
You make
the
sure you have
same as
something
the
nice
face
to
in the
eat.
painting, but with one difference. The symbol of the tabula was missing from the rock formation.
Oh, that's
Well,
a shame we didn't get to
here we
talk to
are.
Dwayne and what's
With
Pearl.
no way to reach the face. Let's have a look around. There must be a way up.
Maybe
George,
through the
The
chapel?
chapel looks like it's been built right into
On
the
the
rock.
inside.
You're right. We should take a look inside.
I wonder, how old do you think the chapel is?
I'm guessing the exterior's a couple of 100 years old, but the inside? Who knows? Some parts could be much older.
Yeah, we did get to talk to Closet Girl. I was really hoping I could show them Trevor.
You think somehow this chapel might be connected to the face in the rock?
At a guess, I would say so.
Oh, bit of cheese.
Hey, look,
Ooh,
it's
bit of
Pearl and
bread,
Dwayne.
tomatoes, some meat. Oh,
Come
Pearl
on,
and
honey
Dwayne,
bun,
though.
Things ain't that bad.
What kind of cheese, Darth?
You just don't understand. Today's been a disaster.
But
The monastery was closed. We got stuck in the cable car. And now this place is a building site.
aw, sweetie pie.
This was supposed to be the spiritual highlight of our trip, Dwayne. But the only spirit I see is that rotten turpentine over there.
That's
Aw,
White Spirit,
heck.
isn't it?
Clearly, the Hendersons weren't having a great vacation. It was an old crank handle.
I can hear something? Could I? Can I show her Trevor?
Showing that to Pearl while she was in that state wasn't a good
Oh,
idea.
come on. That's going to brighten anyone's day.
I didn't think he'd be interested. Great to see you again, Mr. Henderson.
Great to see you too, George. Great work back there with the cable car.
Is Pearl okay?
I wish. I'm afraid we're having one of those days where everything goes wrong.
Oh.
Tell me about it.
Oh, get some good cheese. Yeah. Are you going to Val d'Europe, Darth?
What have you been up to since we last met in Quaramonte?
Well, there was that little sideshow in Rome, but we can't talk about that. You know why, George.
Dwayne thinks that he's
I mean, I do.
Why?
Top secret.
Need to know, Nico.
Dwayne thinks he's a member of the
Dwayne
CIA.
is, snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No way, honey. A snoozer's at least 2 pay grades up from a sleeper. So I hear. Anyway, I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Miss,
Nicole Collar. Call me Nico.
Well, how's about that? So this is the beautiful Nico. No wonder you've been hiding her away from me, Georgie boy.
Dwayne, you do know you are
no,
married to Pearl.
It's lovely to finally meet you too, Mr. Henderson. George has told me so much about you.
Oh, call me Dwayne, my dear. And let me assure you of one thing. Everything you've heard is quite possibly true.
Dwayne was loud, large, and short-sighted, but boy, was he a charmer.
Hey, how's your wife?
Is there anything we can do for Pearl?
I sure as hell hope so, George. She's been planning and researching this trip for years. Our little pilgrimage. And
Oh, it would be nice, Darth. Are you planning on getting anything else? Other than just cheese?
Not
or
a thing she don't know about this place. Madonna, blah, blah, blah.
We've got to find a
Chapel
picture of
built
Madonna.
in, yada, yada, yada. She's Santa Cova's very own walking encyclopedia. Well, weeping encyclopedia, I should say.
Was Dwayne ginger? He was. But then he's a CIA agent, so obviously he's like changed his hair color.
Pearl's idea
Different
from
identity.
the get-go. Ever since the unfortunate car accident back home, she's been scouring those pilgrimage brochures. Gotta be full of wonder and life-changing imagery. Got to have penance potential. Got to offer a real
PP, penance
spiritual
potential.
experience.
Well, I'm sure this place will be
Oh, a
very
cheese
spiritual
tour of Europe.
once it's finished.
I think you'd be stuck in
If the
places like
chopper is
France
not
and
what
the
she
UK for a
expected,
while,
how about the monastery?
considering how many different types of cheese there
Ah,
are.
no, that place is for tourists.
You could just do
not
cheese
pilgrims.
that's named after places. So, you'd like skip things like Brie, because I don't think Brie is named after a place, is it?
You said she expected a spiritual experience?
Yeah, that's what the brochure promised.
Pearl used
Pilgrimages,
brunette. I
little
wonder if
monk
they did,
fellas,
like,
singing,
swap them deliberately.
shafts of light, the whole shebang.
Smells, bells, and heavenly lights.
Yeah, that's what the lady wanted.
Cheddar, Gruyere, Leicester, like Red Leicester, Wensleydale.
Oh, excuse me, yeah, Pearl.
Hey,
needs me.
Darren, good morning. Yeah, maybe they put on each other's wigs.
Pearl could be a mine of information about the chapel. If
We
could
just need
cheer
to,
her
yeah,
up.
we need to stop her crying.
The view over the valley was spectacular.
Alright, let's take the turpentine since it smells.
A fire extinguisher with all these lighted candles seemed like a sensible precaution.
Traffic cone. Oh, I see some toolbox. Parmesan. I can only eat sheep's cheese. At least for the moment. So now you've got
My
me
mother
missing
always
all the
said
different kinds of
cleanliness
cheese.
is next to godliness.
Maybe we've got
I
to...
didn't want to set my pants on fire.
Okay. So we've got to light that up later. Ah!
I lit the candles on the candelabra.
Unless he meant underwear, ATM, which would be in the English sense.
An empty, coffee-stained mug had been left by the altar.
So I was thinking about maybe putting some turpentine in it. Or the wood shavings.
I put the shavings in the mug.
And then we want to... His pantaloons. Not me trousers, Gromit. The wrong trousers.
I lit the shavings. They smelled not completely unlike sandalwood. The shavings were slowly burning inside the mug.
And maybe we've got to record her or his whistling. When he does it. Anytime now, Dwayne. Maybe we should release Trevor. As a spiritual moment. There we go, he's doing it.
Good thing we had the radio.
Oh.
In my line of work,
do
I'm
you want it
always
to record
prepared.
For what?
Well, thieves. I gotta protect my lunchbox somehow, George.
Yeah, I did break his lunchbox.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Pearl needs me. There, dear.
Gotta finish. How long have you, like, how much have you got left, Rooks?
The scaffolding was a little loose. Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise.
Maybe when she's going, when he's doing the whistling. Really, doll? Not enjoy the Netflix Wallace and Gromit. Why was it, what was so wrong with it? One more large meal. You could have that before you leave so you're like tied over.
The scaffolding... Everything rattled.
Okay. Gotta get that protein in, Harmer. Oh, all action.
Nope. I needed to try something else.
I feel like that's with a lot of movies now, is that they tend to be a lot of action, a lot of fast moving. Oh, I'm supposed to... I thought that puzzle was done, but... Delightful.
I put the scented shavings in the mug.
Now we have to light it on fire.
I lit the scented shavings. A sweet aroma started to fill the room.
And the angels started singing. Look at another hint. Yeah, maybe I just have to do the scaffold.
The scaffolding was... Everything rattled. It made a surprisingly dulcet noise.
Am I supposed to make it look a little bit more? Yeah, like...
The hammer produced a promising sound.
Okay, when he...
A.
What are you up to?
I don't know.
Look! I made a Churchenspiel. That sounded like an A. B, if I wasn't mistaken. G.
Ba, 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 ba.
Wrong.
So...
A.
Ba...
B. B. A. B. G.
I'm gonna have to wait until he... Hang on, so you guys can see the musical notes. King of the Crystal Skull. Yes.
That didn't sound right.
Didn't know if there was anything else that we could... Oh my god, Dwayne, please just whistle. Dwayne's gonna make me fall asleep. Maybe he's not gonna whistle again. Just kidding. Think about how you might change the pitch of an existing note. Okay.
Well, that...
So if we pop some turpentine.
I poured the turpentine into the paint can. The hammer. F sharp.
Ba 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 ba. That was the noise he was making, right? First three notes are G, F sharp, and G. Can you just tell me the G? G, F sharp, G, B, A, G. F
G.
sharp.
F sharp.
G.
G.
Was it B, A, B, or A, B, G?
A.
Oh, fuck. It was G, F sharp.
G. F sharp. G. B. A. O. B.
Did you say that was it? Wasn't it?
G. F sharp.
I just realized I
G.
didn't need my cam off for this anyway.
A.
I was hoping that it would pop up here. Oh,
Wasn't it?
fuck! You guys don't need to see me being like, oh!
F sharp.
What are you gonna watch first,
G.
Rooks? Was it B-A-B? B-A-G?
B. A. G. I had it. It was the tune Dwayne was humming.
Josh, that's Ave Maria. Let me have a go.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Sect, I mean, look at Nico. Where did she bust out the, like, tiny piano from? The broom is an extendable broom that she was using to clean up some blood,
Yep.
which is why it was red.
This mop really is pretty special. Leave this to me.
Next to him. I'm really tired, so I'm having to ask. I need to have more hints. I feel like that, you know that Tom and Jerry meme where Thomas like stuck his sellotape with his eyes open. But I really want to finish this like sequence of puzzles.
I rested the side mirror precariously on the candelabra.
Now we do it. Oh, didn't stick. Yeah. I noticed it with the rotaries when I was playing Rotary Mania. I don't know how we're gonna stick it. Oh, maybe we tie it with the yarn.
I rested the side mirror
When I was playing
precariously on the
Rotary
candelabra.
Mania off stream, I had to use hints more.
I secured the mirror
when I
in
was
place
tired.
with some yarn.
Beautiful.
Now that was something. The light from the
I hope
candelabra spilled over the black Madonna.
that doesn't start a fire.
Waves of spiritual goodness in candle form.
Now, Nico, hit it. Oh.
Pumpkin? Oh my!
What?
The sound of angels, the lights of heaven, the smell of pine.
Nico isn't even playing.
and
Yeah, she knows I'm cheating.
the Madonna, I do believe. Tears. She's crying, Dwayne. The Madonna's crying. Fun, son. Little Tim side of the road.
A wrong side of the road.
Not my fault.
Oh, she hit someone when she was driving on the wrong side of the road.
Forgive me, poor Tinny.
Little Tinny died.
Oh, my precious. You're such a sensitive soul.
Well, now
She
that's
may have
done.
mowed down little Timmy, but at
I
least she's
feel
sensitive
my
about it.
soul's floating on air.
He does have, like,
We can get on with
strong
our
calves and
pilgrimage,
big
Dwayne.
grippers.
Just another 1,000 clicks to go.
Pearl was back to her usual cheery self.
Oh, he just broke his leg. He didn't die. Oh, they visited the...
Mrs.
Hey,
Henderson,
they did, didn't they?
George, dear boy.
how you feeling?
Oh, just fine, thank you. I have just seen a miracle, George. It's all gonna be all right from now.
I'm sure it is, Mrs.
It might have
Henderson,
been
I'm sure it is.
premeditated, ATM. Never know. Does she want to see my
Hey,
cockroach?
have a look at this.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey.
His name is Trevor.
You gave that a name?
He's a loyal and useful companion.
She's
So was
coming back
Wayne,
for
but I
him,
don't
Brad. She
keep
didn't
in
finish
a
him
box,
off.
George.
Well, there was that one time, honey.
Not now, Dwayne.
He probably wouldn't care. So, Pearl, what have you been up to since we last met?
Well, George, I've been on a journey.
Oh, really? Well, what kind of journey?
A spiritual one. A journey along the road to enlightenment.
Wow. And is that what brought you here?
It is. Though Santa Cova is but one step on that road.
What's so special about Santa Cova?
What if they showed it to you in a church,
Ancient and
in a
very
matchbox,
holy
and it was
place.
covered in jam bread?
I've spent the last year researching it, and I can truly say there is nothing I do not know about it.
I don't suppose
Strawberry jam.
you
There's
know anything
cockroaches
about that
covered
rock
in it.
out there?
No, only that for 1,000 years, people have claimed to see a face in its shapes.
Still, keeping busy, Dwayne?
Like the man
And then they
said,
offered you a
George,
jam sandwich.
That old kaleidoscope
take it?
keeps getting shaken, and the pieces are ever in flux.
I was like, wow.
Guess it's your job to pick 'em
You
up,
didn't
huh?
have to pre-jam the cockroach for
Somebody has
me.
to do it, compadre.
I enjoyed talking to Dwayne, but I was rarely any the wiser afterwards. What can you tell me about the statue?
I'm allergic to
read
jam.
that the Black Madonna has been here
Yeah, I like my
since the
cockroaches
9th
plain.
century. She's called the Virgin of Montserrat. Some say the original was moved to the cathedral. But Dwayne and I know that's just a bluff, don't we, honey?
We sure do. This one
Gotta
is
be the
real
cockroach.
McCoy.
The way that George does it.
What can you tell me about Santa Cova?
So it's something to do
Well,
with the
dear,
statue.
They call it the Chapel of the Holy Grotto. It was built directly into the mountain itself in 1696. It survived the Napoleonic
Indy,
War,
thank you very much for the follow.
mudslides,
Welcome in.
Civil War. But the chapel
Socks
is
and
still
sandals.
standing today. It's a miracle.
This is what I look like
Or a
every
restoration.
day.
What was that, dear?
Yes, a miracle. Hey, Pearl, take a sniff of this.
Takes me back to Dwayne in his frat house days.
That's why I don't leave, Brad. Why I don't leave the house so that I don't get weird tan lines or anything. I think I've got anything else to show her.
What do you make of this?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with my
Let me
Hawaiian
see.
shirt on.
1930s, northern Spain, southern Pyrenees, yes?
Wow, how'd you work that out?
When I was training, they said I had the gift.
Langley?
Yeah, long socks. Well, you want to keep your calves warm.
That's not a place I ever heard of, George.
Take a look at these papers.
That document has the Vatican seal on it. Ooh, you better keep it safe, honey. I
Football
bet there's
players,
some
you know, they
people
say
who would
dress for the...
love to get their hands on it.
Sorry, I pushed my
Oh,
button.
you have
by accident.
no idea.
She said, you know, dress the job you want, not the job you have. So that's why I dress like a highly paid
What do you
athlete.
make of this?
When really I'm just a
It
highly
looks
paid
like
athlete.
an Ouroboros.
Oh, you recognize it? Let me show you something else. Can you tell me anything about this painting?
Oh, nothing, dear. Apart from the
No,
obvious
Rooks, that's too far.
Gnostic connotations, of course.
What?
You know, the Dominicans. All those Gnostic saints. Doubting Thomas, Judas. And you see the woman in the red cloak? The infamous Mary Magdalene herself.
Infamous.
A lady in red.
That's enough now, Dwayne. You know my feelings
you guys
about
want to see her?
Pearl knew her Gnostic onions, all right.
There she is.
Then there's the Ouroboros, of course.
Something special about it?
Well, if I remember rightly, there was an Ouroboros right here in this chapel. Back in the 30s and 40s.
Maybe
the
one day,
chapel
Brad,
was
if I'm
renovated.
unfortunate.
The workmen uncovered numerous symbols carved in the rock. Amongst them was a fine Ouroboros.
But that's amazing.
Wow.
So, where is it?
Oh, it's not there now.
Oh.
It was considered blasphemous, so they plastered over it. Sweetheart,
supposed to
I
push
think
when you
it's
poop,
time for
guys.
us to go.
Supposed to make his own way out.
Enlightenment waits for no woman.
'Tis the pilgrim's lot, George.
Poops are like kids. You
So
gotta let them
nice to
leave
see
the
you
nest when they're
again.
ready.
And meet your girlfriend.
We're not.
Take this radio, Nico. Never know
Ooh.
when you might need it. Keep an eye on our boy George here.
Poor little lost lamb.
I'm not...
Don't worry, this little lamb's in safe hands. Bon voyage.
Bye-bye, dears.
See ya.
Nico, don't even start.
Is that what you did, Rooks?
Let's focus on the task in hand, shall we? Okay. This Ouroboros that Pearl mentioned.
You're right. We need to find it.
Okay. We'll leave it here for today. As I'm slowly becoming one with my chair. I think this is a nice place to leave it. Or else every time I turn my camera off, I'll start closing my eyes. I did actually close my eyes. And I was like, oh shit. Oh no, I'm actually going to fall asleep. Open them again. Oh dear. Let's see how far we are through though. 77%, we might finish it next stream. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a really long blink. When I turn the cam off, I just... Alright. Well, thank you guys for being here. Thank you very much for putting up with my sleepy self. We will be back for more Broken Sword on Friday. We're gonna do Broken Sword again on Friday. I got anything else to say? I don't think so. Next week we'll play more East. And then after Broken Sword's finished, we will pick another video game to play. Bad you are! Like, you're just in time. And Lou, you're gonna go have a sleep too. I think I'll probably go for a nap. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Wednesday. Have a lovely Thursday. Have a nice sleep if that's what you're gonna do. Sleep. Thank you very much for coming. And I will see you on Friday. Have a good Wednesday. Thank you very much for coming, lads. Bye-bye. Thank you, Bread. You rest well as well. Have an extra nap. Or no, don't rest.
This is exactly
Keep on
how I felt during,
lifting,
like,
Bread.
basketball or netball at school when I would be trying to get the ball in the hoop. A man loves his sweetheart the most, his wife the best, but his mother the longest. So we would have, we'd have to make Yukiko our wife, but then we could have Yumi as our sweetheart, and then we could fuck our mum.
I don't know how to pronounce either. Good. Oh, Ahigao. 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 Ahigao.